The clock. Hello everyone, I am here. Don't worry, I'm just getting some stuff together. This is gonna be a rough one, boys. Let's see. This. There we go. Let's see. Hopefully, I have enough battery in my stylus for what I want to do today. But I should be fine. Let's go to DSP Gaming. Let's see. Oh, he didn't even upload the. He didn't even upload the crash, stuff. That's pretty good. So, well, I guess it's only an hour, so why would you want to upload that, right? He didn't, but he didn't dude, he didn't even upload the pre-stream. He didn't even upload the pre-stream where he was like crying for money. Feels bad, man. Can't imagine. Can't imagine. Alright. The bank is back for now, at least. I mean, he got like $3,000 in bits, dude. So he'll be good for a while. You know what I mean? Hold on, where's OBS? I want to make sure iPad ain't showing. I want the iPad to show up when I want it to show up. Okay? Yeah, I didn't upload the pre-stream yesterday because of the copyright strikes. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of uploading that, you know? You know what I mean? So it's like gone for a while. I know like I could get the archive from Dark Dave, but that's gonna be a lot of soundboards that I might not be crazy to listen to. I don't like the song. We're skipping this song. Alright. Let's turn off the Wi-Fi. Open up Clip Studio Paint. What I want to do today is I want to see. Oh wait, shit. I want to see how many gesture drawings I can squeeze in. Okay, hold on. This needs to be taken care of too. Yeah. Okay. Cool. But I want to see how many poses I can throw on this canvas. Meanwhile, what about Mr. Hot Stuff? Mr. Hot Stuff has the YouTube stream he restreamed. He doesn't have the pre-stream that he did for Twitch. Out of all the things, the Twitch pre-stream is missing. You can get the YouTube pre-stream, but you can't get the Twitch one. Alright, let's see if I can get this going. Oh no, we're doing this today? Are you kidding me? Dude. Really? We're doing this. We're doing this today. I'm gonna try to unplug and replug. Come on. It should work. Oh my god. The thing I want to do, I might not be able to do. This is bullshit. How? How is this not working? This is bullshit. If this doesn't work, I might try to restart my iPad. Otherwise, what I might do is just restart OBS, which I don't want to do. I don't want to restart OBS, and it's still not. What? Come on. Come on. Connect. OBS, you piece of shit, come on. OBS, do what I want you to do, damn it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try restarting OBS. Let's save this first. I'm just gonna call this P5 for reasons. I got my physical Switch copy of Indivisible. I think it's the UK version, even though it shouldn't really change anything other than the cover. Yeah, it shouldn't matter because it has all languages in it. So it shouldn't matter. Oh, I should definitely not have the iPad highlighted, just in case. By the way, guys, you might hear eventually in this playlist, we got the Persona 4 Golden soundtrack, dude. We got it. We got it, boys. Not the game. I can't play the game just yet, but I got to Persona 4 Golden. Got the soundtrack. So you guys can be excited all you want. Yippee! Hip hip hooray! We get to hear Shadow World. In the Shadow World. By the way, I've also started playing. What's it called? Catherine, full body on the Switch. And the music is so good. The music's so good. Okay. Can I please use my iPad? OBS, come on, dude. OBS, get with the program. Get with the program. The iPad is here to stay. The iPad is here to stay. Come on. This is bullshit. Dude, do I have to restart OBS? This is bullshit. Well, it's gonna give me the same nonsense. So the idea I was gonna do ain't gonna happen, which is bullshit. OBS, you piece of shit. I'm really struggling to restart OBS. You know what? I'll restart OBS. Hold on, guys. Give it a sec. Okay, we're back. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Now let's see if that worked. I doubt it, though. Doubt it worked. Well, oh, it worked! Sweet! I can do what I wanted to do. Thank God. Okay, so we're just gonna do a new file. Yeah. Screw it. Alright. Oh my God, finally. Let's see, YouTube. $1:44 p.m. my old friend. Let's see. I do want this to be also prominent. So you'll see that as well. Okay. So let's see. Let's start. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to Persona music. Sorry guys. It looks like you never got the Persona 4 Golden tracks, man. Feels bad. Okay, so let's do this. Let's. Oh man, it's gonna take a while, isn't it?
Why don't I just switch to YouTube for streaming? Well, why don't you take a look at the stream chat right now and answer your own question? That would be why. Here, hold on. So we switch over to Ask the King. Here we are. You guys ready? We can start here. And I'll do shout outs. I'll explain what's going on. Major fucking shit show again. I know the Twitch shit show just seems to be a running pattern now.
A running pattern. Look how much he like loves the shit on Twitch when he's not on Twitch, right? If he's on Twitch, you can't shit on him, dude. Don't want to shit where he eats, dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here we go again.
But it doesn't make him look like a
Today's
bitch,
October
though.
5th, 2020. All right. After having multiple issues during the summertime with false DMCA takedowns against my Twitch channel, and basically getting it down to a science as to how to stop, or not stop it, but reverse the issue. Here we are again, a few months later. I think the last time that happened was maybe mid to late July when I was playing Destroy All Humans.
As you can tell, he's eating trail mix, so you're gonna hear a lot of...
Well, today I was playing...
He eats like a fucking rodent, dude.
And enjoying it a lot. Having a lot of fun with the game. It's a really good platformer. It's challenging. It's very retro in a lot of its design, but also adds a lot of new gameplay elements to the franchise. Which is definitely a good thing. And I really like the game. And today's the 4th straight stream of me playing this game, by the way. Not, you know, I rarely would play a game 4 days in a row. But number one, there's nothing new going on right now outside of Crash 4. And number two, I'm having a ton of fun with the game. You guys are really enjoying watching me play.
There was a time limit.
So I said, why not just continue on with it and keep going? Okay? So, I'm about an hour into the stream. And I'm doing a bonus round, and it's challenging, and I died a bunch of times. Everyone's having a good time.
These lip switches.
As this is happening,
it's pretty wild.
All of a sudden, I look over at my.
It's like he's making out with
and
himself.
it says it's still going, but connection is dead. So my internet's working, but my connection is dead. So then I look over, stream chat's frozen. Uh-oh. Then I go to my Twitch dashboard, refreshing, it's blank. A blank dashboard. No data at all. Which makes me feel, okay, I know what's going on here. All right? I know exactly what's going on here. This is we're in the midst of another false suspension. Okay? This is another situation, much like what was going on during the summer. Someone's put in a false DMCA claim against me. It's gotta be, because it's the same situation. So, lo and behold, I opened up my emails, okay? And in my email, I got an email from Twitch. You have received a copyright takedown. Okay, let's read it. Let's read through this email together. Dear Darkside Phil, we received a notification of claimed infringement with respect to your account. Here are the details. The alleged infringing content is my stream. All right. And according to this, 5:19 p.m. UTC.
UTC? What's that? What's UTC?
12:19, so maybe like noonish here, like 12:19 p.m. or something. Copyrighted work is, now here's where this is funny. Are you ready? The copyrighted work in question. The newest beta version of Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time.
I swear, there's something wrong with this.
What?
They're supposed to have like a slideshow. This is bullshit. Come on.
I didn't play the beta at all. I'm playing the retail version that I purchased. So the actual false DMCA takedown against my Twitch channel isn't even for the right game. It's the wrong game. And Twitch still greenlit it and put it through without even verifying that I was playing that game. They just greenlit it and stamped it and pushed it through and suspended my channel. Okay? Now, it says,
there we go.
Copyrighted claimant, Activision Publishing.
There we go. We got it.
Claimant contact email, and it lists literally their generic email 40. For these kind of issues.
Oh,
there's a little notification. The accused
Susan might not like
content have been removed from Twitch. Your
naughty
account has now
things.
been suspended for 48 hours and also has been issued a copyright strike. Of course, if you believe your content has been taken down as a result of mistake or misidentification, submit a counter notification. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
All right, start. There we go. We got it, boys.
It's exactly to a T the situation that I went through 2 months ago, 3 months ago. What was it? Because I forget if it was July or August. I want to say at that point it was July. To a T. False copyright claim goes in. Must be an automated process, because I can't imagine a human being so fucking stupid that they actually thought that I was playing a beta that doesn't exist anymore. The beta for Crash Bandicoot is gone. It was removed weeks ago, and you can't even play it anymore. Even if you have it, you can't boot it and play it. So it's just completely false. There's no way I could have been playing the beta. The claim is 100% false. So I have to believe it's some kind of an automated process.
He told us it was
no
automated
human actually
before
looked
when
at it. Or again, it's the stupidest human I've ever heard of, if it is. You know.
Of course it's automated. How does he think it's not automated?
That's it. So I immediately issued my counter
It's
notification.
so clear, and he says it's automated.
Same exact kind of email that I did multiple times over the summer. And basically sent it in and said, not only did I use the usual information saying, no, this is false, but then I also said, you know, you didn't even claim the right game. This is not the game I was even playing. You didn't even verify, so how could you strike down my channel? This is ridiculous. Of course, they're not going to care. They're not going to respond. They're going to give me a form letter response saying, okay, your counter notifications processed, your channel's back. That's all they're going to do. Okay? So, what can I do right now? Absolutely nothing. All I can do is sit here with you guys and chill, talk, hang out, have a few conversations, discussions, and kill time until Twitch's DMCA department processes my counterclaim. They have to process the counterclaim, which the fastest I've seen was about an hour. The last time this happened, it was when I was playing Destroy All Humans remake during the summer. And when I played that, I got 2 different claims. One was for the live stream, and one was because at the time I auto-archived my videos on my channel, and therefore I got claimed twice at the same exact time. All right, and when that happened, I was nervous because I was like, if a third strike comes through, they might even just shut down my channel, right? So there's nothing I can do about this but wait. I just have to sit here and wait for them to process it. Hopefully they process it quickly. If they process it quickly, I'll go back and start playing Crash again on my Twitch channel. Okay, I don't want the Crash stream. I only played for like an hour, not even. I don't want the Crash stream to suffer now. And now we have
Crash is suffering right now,
of
guys.
a false claim.
It's suffering.
Now, you might say, why did this happen now of all times? Well, here I have a few things. First of all, I firmly believe that this has happened in the last 2 to 3 months and just didn't hit me or strike me. And here's what my theory, okay?
My theory, dude. He got a Theo theory.
Here's my theory on the whole thing. Okay? When I start streaming, when I turn on my stream, I have a pre-stream. And the pre-stream lasts, you know, roughly anywhere from between an hour to an hour and a half long. There's music, there's me talking in a podcast-style interactions with you guys. And really, I don't start gameplay until between 11:30 a.m. to noon my time. Okay? Then I do solid gameplay, usually for roughly 2 hours. Then I take a break of about a half an hour, and then I'll do another hour to hour and a half of gameplay. So on any given stream, there's about 3.5 to 4 hours of gameplay. There's about 1 to 2 hours of either music or talking or break or whatever. My theory is as follows. Okay? Whoever this is doing this, it may very well be the same person who did it to me over the summer. I don't know. You know, I haven't received any threats or anything. It just happened out of the blue. They very well may have been trying to do this to me all along. But because of the way that I stream, and the way that the way that Twitch processes copyright claims, it may have just not hit at a time when I was eligible for the strike. So, for example, let's say on a night stream I'm playing Fall Guys for 2 hours. They may very well have tried to hit me with the DMCA claim, but by the time that Twitch got the claim, processed it, I was already off the stream because I only played it for 2 hours.
But
you see what I'm saying? It very well might be that Twitch doesn't instantly process. It may take a few hours of processing.
But that's a little bullshit because he literally got striked in the past, though. That's a load of bullshit right there because the Destroy All Humans, he literally streamed for like an hour and then he got taken off. So why did it take that one shorter, but then if it was 2 hours it would take longer? This makes no sense. It's just clear that Super Puppies didn't want to strike him during this time and wanted DSP to forget about him to do it again. It's pretty straightforward in my opinion.
And so this person may have very well been trying to take me down since the summer months, the last time they did it, and every time it's failing. Okay? Maybe. That's just a hypothesis. Because the way I think is, why wouldn't this have been happened all the time? If this person really doesn't like me and did it all summer and got away with it, why did they stop? And my theory is maybe they didn't. Maybe they've just been trying to do it. And in this case, because of the way that I stream it and the way that Twitch processes the claims, they just didn't get it in fast enough for it to actually apply. Okay? Maybe. Or it could just be that this person moved on and did other stuff, and now all of a sudden they got to stick up their ass about me again. If you haven't noticed, funny that the last couple of weeks, we got people coming in here with fake tips constantly. There's people coming onto my streams and giving giant tips, $50, $100. And when you actually check the tip, unverified
how can we check
PayPal
the
account,
tip, dude?
no email contact address, just completely unregistered credit card payment out of nowhere on my stream. And I've learned that these are the ones that get charged back all the time. Okay? These are the ones that get charged back all the time. Okay? And because of that,
he's unbanned.
I basically don't accept them anymore. If I see a payment that's a significant tip, that's from an unregistered, unverified, anonymous checkout account, I just return the tip immediately. There's no point in keeping it. Because these people are gonna, this people or person, it may be the same person who's just been doing it over and over, you know, they're just gonna charge that back to fuck me over on the back end. So, if you haven't noticed, the last few weeks, all of a sudden I'm getting all these false tips and all these chargebacks at once, right? So now I'm actively starting to talk about it on my streams. Just this morning, before the crash stream, I appealed to my viewing audience for help. All right, here's why. This last week, I have received hundreds of dollars of chargebacks. In fact, if I total it up, okay, probably, roughly, I want to think about $300 to $400 in chargebacks this week. Okay, that's terrible. That's a lot of income that I, counted on to spend on things that's vanished, poof, in thin air because of this fucking system. Okay. Now, in addition to that, yesterday's streams were kind of slow. You can't always have a good streaming day where people are going to be crazy with contributions. I know that. I realize how lucky I was from the month of March all the way through, what was it? Late August, that the Vest Streak continued, and then it finally ended. I realized how crazy lucky that was, and that will never happen again.
Never happen.
I knew that for a fact, that Vest Streak, that crazy amount of support, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have days when people are overly supportive and generous, and you're going to have days when it's not as lucrative to be streaming, and that's okay, because it all levels out. Yesterday, it just so happens...
How did it level out? What?
Okay? Last night's Mafia conclusion stream actually went really slow, and I was surprised. I thought the end of Mafia would get attention. It really didn't. Okay? So we're talking about tons of chargebacks this week. I'm already $300-400 like in the hole because of the chargebacks. And then a slow day, so I'm like, damn. I looked at everything this morning, and I'm looking at everything, and I'm like, damn, tomorrow, I got to go out. I got to go grocery shopping. I got to go to the garbage dump. I'm looking to get new pillows to stop this ear infection from occurring in my ears, right? This ear infection has been a fucking horrible thing for me this year. 3 different times I got ear infections. And throbbing pain, swelling, I can't hear in my ear.
Oh my god, you can't hear, dude.
Drops in my ear at a week at a time. It's disgusting to put medicine in your ear constantly. It's just so nasty. And I don't want this to keep happening. So one of the things I'm actively going to do is get a new pillow. Stop using the pillow that I've been using for 10, 11 years. And get one with aeration of the ears so I don't create a humid environment in my ear when I sleep. And hopefully it'll stop bacteria from recurring in my ear canals. Okay? So I got all this stuff I got to do this week. Plus, as I explained on the pre-stream, later this week I want to maybe play Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So I need to buy that on PS4. That's going to be another, $30 for the collection. So I got all this money I got to spend. I'm looking at like shit right now because of all the chargebacks this week. And because it's the first week of the month and I had to pay a bunch of bills, I have nothing in my PayPal account. 0. And I'm like, dude, I got to go out and spend money tomorrow. It's going to go all from my bank account, which is money is there to pay bills. Like, I have money sitting in my bank account right now, enough to cover all my bills moving forward the next couple of weeks. And if I start spending that money, what happens if this week now I don't make good money?
What about Cat's money?
Reason, now I can't cover that, and now
where does Cat's money go to?
This sucks. This is the first time all year that I've been in this situation. No lie, since March when that Vest Streak began.
I guess Cat moved out.
I was making crazy amount of money, and it was no chargebacks or anything happening. So I was good. And now all of a sudden it's like I'm back to basically being in a situation where I'm scared that I'm going to run out of money, have overdrafts against my bank account, and I have nothing to fall back on. You know, I declared bankruptcy earlier this year. I got no credit cards, no saving, nothing to fall back on. So if I get in a situation like this, I'm fucked. Okay? I mean, I'm just be honest. I'm screwed, completely screwed over. That's not good. Okay? Now, if I can make it to the middle of this month, roughly around the
middle
15th,
of this month, you
when
gotta
Twitch
make it
pays
there,
me for the
dude.
month, and I had a lot of cheers in the month of September.
Only
I had a lot of subs
one-
in the month of September.
one big
I don't know about
cheer.
ad revenue. I never look at that. But basically, the support in September was great on my Twitch channel. So if I can make it to around the middle of the month, and I basically, you know, get the benefit from all of that contribution, then I should be okay. But I need to get there, and there's 10 days between now and then, at a minimum. Okay? Frustrating. Because I've not been in this situation all year, and now a unique combination of chargebacks and a little bit of a slow day kind of screwed me over. Now on top of all, so I talk about this on my pre-stream today, and I say, guys, please, by all means, if you can contribute, please do. It's not mandatory. Please do, right? If you can, please support the streams. Gee, isn't it a coincidence that today I get 2 fake tips? One is a complete impersonation of someone else from my streams, and another, actually, both were. If I'm taking a look here, yeah, one was 1 Minute Man, and one was Hygienic Streamer Tips, and I looked at both tips, and it wasn't those people. It was this person who's been giving me the fake tips all along, all right, was trying to fool me into thinking those were legitimate tips.
They try to
So he
fool
sent these
them.
tips in the names of other people who regularly contribute, and it's not real, okay? So immediately,
You got him.
I say, I know this is bullshit, so I called it out on stream, and I blocked that person from re-contributing, okay? Isn't it funny that within an hour, my stream gets taken down off of Twitch for a false DMCA claim, right? Isn't it funny how that works, right? So that's exactly what it is. I have no evidence to prove this.
But what about the
If
other
you do an
times that
anonymous
you
takedown on Twitch, you have no
banned,
information on who you really are. I would almost guarantee you,
Oh my god,
all right,
come on.
the person doing
So you're telling me that he blocked this guy allegedly in the past before and has given him false tips multiple times, but now this is the time that he did it and now he gets attacked. So does that mean that he never refunded those tips he got from him? He never refunded from Superhound? Huh. Weird.
all these chargebacks, the person doing all the fake tips, and the person doing the false DMCAs are the same person. I almost guarantee. I mean, can't prove it, but who else would think that they're so immune to the law? Because every single one of those things is fake.
These are
I mean,
all, I'm just
every one
focusing
of
on
those
like
things is illegal.
the
A
gesture
false
of
tip,
it. I'm not going
if
for
you're
detail.
using a stolen credit card, all right, to tip someone, that's illegal. That's fraud. You use a stolen credit card and made a false charge, that's fraud. And every single one of these false tips coming in, this person is racking up their crimes. Every false DMCA takedown is a fraud. It's misrepresentation. You're impersonating someone. It's illegal. This person is committing crime after crime after crime after crime against me.
I like how he says this as if the guy
And
cares.
it's like, what
pretty
the fuck, man?
clear
Like,
he doesn't care that
how
he's
is there
breaking the
nothing?
law.
The thing is, there's nothing on the internet at all to protect against it. Zero. There are no protections on the internet to protect against fraud like this. This person, like, literally has been doing... Look at this. Are you shitting me? See what I mean? Look at this nonsense. $1,000 tip
Are you shitting me?
from someone claiming to be Straight Cash Homie. A $1,000 tip. First of all, Straight Cash Homie is a moderator of mine. Okay? Straight Cash Homie does not have $1,000 to throw at me like that.
How do you know that?
I know that. I know
How?
the guy. So I look at this.
You know his financials?
What did I say? Right? So let me go. Here we go. Ready? It's funny. This happened live. I go to my PayPal account. I log in.
He knows his financials, dude.
Here we go. No, I'm not saying he's broke. I'm saying he doesn't have $1,000 to throw at me like that. Like, you know what I mean? I know who he is. Oh, by the way, it's not even showing yet in my PayPal. I have to wait.
He could literally
I can't
just
even do anything. It's not showing yet in the
Whatever.
PayPal. I must have to wait a few minutes for it to actually clear and show up in here. But you see my point? Here's someone, I know this is not Straight Cash Homie. I know it. This is the same fucking guy committing fraud over and over and over. I will guarantee you that when this clears in my PayPal statement here, it'll say it's an anonymous payment through an anonymous checkout. Zero personal information attached to it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And this is, see, this guy is watching all my content. Whoever this is, this criminal, is watching all my content and is actively timing these things to fuck with me. You know? This is shit. This is shit, and I'm tired of it. You know? I just want to stream games and have fun. That's it. That's all I care about. I'm here to stream games and have a good time. And I gotta keep getting harassed by
you gotta
what
handle
this
this dude.
crazy guy is. You know? I don't know. I have no protections against it. Now, when we talked about this a few months ago, all right, we weighed options. And the options were, number one, stay on Twitch and just fight it out. If this keeps happening,
That's what he's gonna do.
Basically, stay on Twitch.
Why are you
and
pretending
always
that's
do
not the plan?
counterclaim. Sit around on YouTube waiting for the counter team to process, and when it processes, go back to Twitch, keep streaming again. The other option was come to YouTube full time and stream on YouTube instead, because YouTube doesn't just blanket grant these claims.
Now look at all this, right? This looks like it's more beneficial for him to go to YouTube, right? But he doesn't want to go back to YouTube because he hates YouTube because Susan, I guess, made fun of him. But he wants to stay on Twitch. The thing where he will constantly have this happen to him. Like, it just seems like he should just stick to Twitch because, YouTube, because that's kind of where you won't deal with this. But he wants to just stick with Twitch because he loves the Twitch bits. It's kind of sad, honestly, that he's willing to put up with it. He would much rather do this than to give his fans gameplay. It's kind of sad. Sure, you could argue, well, it's not his fault, Theo. It's unfair, but you know how it is.
Actually, as a second step, when you do a claim like this against someone's channel, where they ask you for more information and to verify your identity, Twitch apparently is not doing that. YouTube has that extra step. Okay? I know, and here's how I know that. Because guess what? Back in earlier this year, people were impersonating me and trying to get other people's content taken down in my name, which is bullshit. It's illegal. It's impersonation. You can't do it. And what would happen is I would get emails from YouTube stating, hey, we received your claim or your takedown request for a copyright issue, but we want more information to verify you are who you say you are. And I got probably a dozen of those early this year. And every time that I got one of those, I responded and said, this was not me. This is someone impersonating me. Cancel this claim immediately. And I probably did that for about a dozen of them during the summer. And then all of a sudden it stopped. It dried up and I never got any more of those. So I know that on YouTube, there's an extra step that's taken to verify someone's identity to prove you are who you're saying you are. They won't just take down your entire fucking channel for a false, frivolous claim like this, okay? So, the trade-off is that if I come to YouTube to stream full-time, just take a look at the stream chat right now. It is a fucking mess. It's almost unmoddable. If I had 3, 4, 5 moderators here right now live modding, and Nightbot, maybe it would be semi under control. But YouTube is seriously the land of
the trolls.
Just abuse of stream chat. People make these stupid accounts, okay? That
no one makes stupid accounts on Twitch.
Information really that's real attached to them. They're burner accounts essentially, right? And oh, by the way, I was 100% correct. The $1,000 chip is unregistered, unverified, zero information, and I'm issuing a refund immediately, so I don't have to deal with horse shit on the back end. I'm not stupid. I know this is not real. Go fuck yourself. Seriously, go fuck yourself. Right up your own ass. Okay, I issued the refund. All right?
Like, that's such a dumb argument to have because you could literally make nonsense accounts on Twitch as well. So that's, like, you can make burner accounts on Twitch.
I know.
The fucking accounts, I gave him the 100,000 bits were burner accounts.
It would be
and he's
a giant step down in the interactivity and fun that I can have with my active stream chatters. Right now, look at this. There's 1 million people chatting. 50% of them I don't recognize. There are people who just made burner YouTube accounts to come and troll. And if they get blocked, they just make another one. Not to say you can't do that with Twitch, but with Twitch, there's different things we can do to make it more manageable. This YouTube stream chat is not good and never has been. It's always been terrible. Okay?
But it has
And
slow
because of
mode
that, I know
like
how bad it
Twitch.
is.
Like, this is
And
really dumb.
I'm in a situation where, like, the only reason I would
His
want to
argument
stream on
for
YouTube
YouTube
full-time
chat
is
makes
I just
no
cannot
sense. It's
do it
like
on
he's
Twitch,
stuck in the
you know?
past
And
with
that's
it.
the attitude that
Like,
people
it
were
has changed
taking
so
2
much.
months ago when this was happening was, we want you to try to stay on YouTube as long as on Twitch as long as possible, even if it means putting up with this and temporarily you'll have times when you can't stream. You know, we're willing to kind of put up with that as long as we can get the thing, reversed right away, which it seems like the DMCA department has been timely in reversing these false claims. Then that's what I should do. I should stay on Twitch. Now, the thing is, like I said, I've had 3 months now, roughly, with no issue, and now all of a sudden this happens again. What's to stop this from recurring over and over?
It is gonna
This
recur over
guy
and
is the
over.
same
You're just
person
stuck with it,
doing
man.
all these crimes. It's obvious this person feels like they are above the law. They are above any kind of repercussions for what they're doing. I don't know of any protections that I could take against myself. I tried contacting Twitch about this, and Twitch blew me off. They said they refused to assign a partner manager to help me with any of this. They absolutely refused it. Okay. Whenever I put in a log about it, can you help me with this situation? They basically said, just file a counterclaim. That's all you can do. File counterclaims. That's it. So Twitch is not going to change or improve or help me with this. This is going to be an ongoing situation where I'm always at risk. I don't like that. I like knowing I can consistently come out every day on stream with you guys and stream for you and put out entertaining content. I don't like every day now being at risk that I may not be able to stream. I may not be able to make a living today because some guy is breaking the law over and over and over. Okay? So I don't know what to do. The other option was to go to another third-party streaming site that may take these things more seriously and may not just blanket ban. There was a couple we were talking about. I don't particularly remember which ones they were, but there were 2 of them we were talking about back in July because I was so pissed off about this happening so much on Twitch. I don't remember which one that they were. So I don't know. The hilarious part is, of course, the trolls in the stream chat get a real job because streaming has paid more than any job I had outside of streaming, right? Is more consistent than any other job I've had outside of streaming. All the other jobs that I've had,
but you don't treat it like a job though, because you
getting laid off,
whatever,
downsizing, or bullshit. They basically, you're expendable. Streaming is the only time in my life I've had control over my own destiny. It's times like this with the false DMCA shit that really pisses me off. The thing is, I know, guys, that I'm gonna still be here no matter what happens. Okay? No matter what happens, I will still be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep streaming. This has been the most positive year I've had streaming ever. And I'm not going to let stupid little shit like this stop me from doing what I love and putting out fun streams for you guys every single day. I'm still going to be here. Whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on a new site, I'm not going anywhere. All right? What this guy's doing, all he's doing is wasting time to be annoying. And I think this person has realized I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting permanently taken down from anywhere. I don't violate any rules anywhere. All this guy can do is lie and break the law to get me temporarily taken down. That's it.
Yeah, and look how mad you're getting. So he's gonna keep doing it.
So that's the deal. Right now, I don't know what's gonna happen. The last time that I did a DMCA counterclaim, it took about an hour for Twitch to process it. There is no guarantee that will happen this time. In fact, I can tell you, I sent the counterclaim at 1:01 p.m. It is currently now 1:58 p.m. Okay? 1:58. So,
I gave him it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Just have to wait. Everything else in his life, he just has to wait.
False claim will be reversed within the next few minutes, and then I would love to just jump right back over to Twitch and start up a Crash 4 again and have a fun Crash 4 stream. But there's no guarantee that's going to happen. It could take hours. That's the problem. I'm reliant on a business that has no human interaction. No one will talk to me about the issue. They're relying on these automated systems and departments to actually do stuff, and I'm at the whim of them.
I thought you
So
had
I guess the question is, Do I put up with
Destiny.
it? Right? Do I put up with
Yeah,
it?
you're gonna
Do
put
I
up
say,
with it.
okay,
Why is he asking
go
us
back to
this
the
when he's
system,
gonna do
nothing
it?
happen? What if this keeps happening constantly? Right? What if it happens another time this week or another time this month? You know, I don't know.
More empty threats. What happens? What happens if he does this? Yeah, we
do.
know what you're gonna do. You're just gonna do this. I don't know why he's wasting our time asking us what's gonna happen if it happens again.
See what I mean? Just look at how terrible this trolling is in the stream chat right now. You see? How could I do a fun interactive stream with you guys when more than half the people are coming in here just to troll and say nasty shit? It's fucking gross, all right? So what I should do, I should give shout-outs because some people have been tipping to support me, and I want to give shout-outs and answer their questions or whatever. So, first of all, Joe Goldblum tipped me $20 and said, life finds a way. Perseverance. Yeah, you know, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not going to let this beat me. I'm not going to say, oh, God, you know, I'm going to keep streaming. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to stay on Twitch. I don't know. People seem to want me to stay on Twitch. But
yeah, everyone wants you to stay on Twitch.
Any signs.
It's good he wants to stay on Twitch. I don't know why he's lying to us about that.
But thank you. I am going to persevere.
Like, why does he want to sound like a badass? Like, just be honest and say you want to
cheer on the webpage, and everything went down. I was going to say you're going to show us the next gen consoles unboxing like you did with the Sega Genesis. Yes, when my PS5 shows up, which should be hopefully at launch. I don't know if it will be because Amazon did send out that email to everyone stating they're not guaranteeing that anyone who pre-ordered through Amazon is actually getting the PS5 on launch day. They don't want to over-promise and under-deliver. So they're saying, you know, you're going to get it, but we don't know when you're going to get it. Okay? So, even when the PS5 shows up, I will be doing an unboxing. Unboxing it, showing you what it looks like in the packaging, taking it out, actually showing you how big it is, how heavy it is, looking at the console itself, messing around. Do the sides actually come off like some people have said, or do they not? And you're not supposed to. I don't know. I'll mess with it.
How would the sides? Why would the sides come off? That's
setting it up for the
stupid.
first time. You know, you got to do your settings. You got to do resolution and everything. Getting to work with my capture software, checking out the dashboard, walking through the initial dashboard and seeing how it looks and everything. Like all that, I'll be doing when I get my PS5. Okay, and then depending on when I actually get it, how much time we have, it will determine whether or not I actually play games that first session or not. Because I think it's going to take a lot of time to unbox, hook up, get it working with everything fully before I take the next step, which would be playing games on it. All right? So, yes, it's happening. When PS5 releases, I just can't guarantee you it's on release day because that's more on Amazon than anything else. Okay? All right, Silent Bob tipped me $37. Thank you very much, Silent Bob. That's the biggest tip of the day. Let's get that up on the leaderboard.
Day one views.
And Silent Bob is a regular tipper, and I verified it is really him. So thank you very much for that. We're up to $93 in tips, which means it's Gunner Glasses time, by the way. So I can get the Gunner Glasses on here, okay? Then we got that fake $1,000 tip, which is complete bullshit, and I already refunded. So we're not even gonna, you know, worry about that. That's already been taken care of. And then I got a $1 tip from Snow Carl. Sorry to hear you got banned again. Who's doing this to you? Can't your Twitch manager block anonymous DMCA takedowns? No, first of all, I don't have a Twitch manager, and I was told even if I had one, they're not allowed to intervene in DMCA issues. That all goes through the DMCA department only. That's what I was told in July when I wrote logs to the Twitch help or whatever. And I said, what is going on? Is there anything that can be done? And basically they said, no, all you can do is file counterclaims. That's what they told me.
So why are you mad that you didn't get a whatever?
I'm just doing what I'm told as I'm able to, and I guess I need to put up with this bullshit. Like I said, my theory is that this person has been trying to do this for months and just it never stuck because the time frame of when you submit the claim versus me actually playing the game that they're claiming I'm playing, and then the Twitch's DMCA department actually getting that claim while I'm playing the game, it was hard to coincide that timing. And so maybe this guy just sent in a bunch of fake shit, and today it's stuck because he did it the right timing. I have no idea. Or it could just be this person has been harassing me with the fake tips, the chargebacks, and now realizing that's not working. Well, let's fuck with Phil again with DMCA. You know,
well, it seems to be working since you're not getting the money.
Sociopath and really.
I mean, he's not getting the money.
And quite frankly, needs to be incarcerated for.
It technically works.
But I have no power over that.
Whatever.
It's all anonymous over the internet. It's the future of the world is being anonymous, an anonymous pussy on the internet.
The future of the world is being anonymous.
Right?
Man, imagine if he never showed his face and how happy he'd be if the internet. Oh my god, this guy's
said, can you stop the trolls? They're ruining my experience. There's not much I could do about stream chat on YouTube. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. I have one mod now. King Gokin is there. I asked my other mods to show up, but I don't know if they're around today. We obviously didn't think this was going to happen. I didn't know if they were going to be available to moderate Twitch or not. And in addition to that, you know, Nightbot is in effect. Nightbot is at least trying to do some work here. Okay. Kathy tipped me $4.20 and said, "This is for the groceries. Thanks for the entertainment." Well, thank you, Kathy.
This is for the groceries.
$98 in tips. Now, I just received a significantly large tip. Okay? Before I even confirm anything about it.
That's significantly large, dude.
If it's real. Okay?
Okay, I don't really like
it
this.
It actually
this
is
pose.
legit.
I'm
okay,
waiting
so
for
ladies and gentlemen,
to move on.
I received a $50 tip from Sheep Puns. That is the biggest tip of the day. And Sheep Puns says, "Stay strong, Phil. Thrive, keep them squirming. Fuck all the haters." Thank you very much, Sheep Puns. I appreciate that. Especially because I don't know if I'm even going to be able to stream over on Twitch today. You know, if they drag their feet, then then I can't stream it all over there today, right? All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We just hit the vest goal. But the problem is I can't do a poll to determine what vest to wear because I'm banned from Twitch because of a false DMCA claim. So I'm just going to choose a vest. And I'm going to be honest with you. Right now, it's incredibly hot in my office. It is beating sun on the front wall of my office right now. All right? I got my blinds down to try to help with that. But it's so hot in here, I've either got to wear the gray or the camo vest because those are the two light ones. So I will pose the question openly to the stream chat right now. All right? Would you like to see gray or camo? Which two would you like? Which of those two, which would you like to see on stream today? Gray or camo? And I'm just going to take a look at stream chat and see what people are saying. And based on that, I'll choose which vest I'm going to wear. Okay? Everyone's spamming platinum. Okay, 1 vote for gray. 2 votes for camo.
Everyone's spamming platinum, so let's ignore those.
Another vote for gray. Camo, camo. Gray. Gray, gray. Gray, camo. Actually, more people are voting for gray.
But you just said people said platinum, though.
Usually it's camo, but more people right now are actually voting for gray than camo.
People literally said platinum, and he disqualified those votes.
All right, we're gonna go with gray vest today. Cool.
That was such a rig. He rigged that poll pretty hard. Literally, was like, "Oh, everyone's spamming platinum. Okay, gray. Okay, gray, dude."
Okay, gray vest it is, folks. All right. So, see, here's what people don't realize too about when this happens. Okay. You might say, "Oh, Phil, what are you losing an hour, 2 hours of gameplay? It's not a big deal." No, you got to understand something.
I'm missing 3.
When I'm streaming on Twitch, that's consistency. People know they can depend on me.
Oh my god, the consistency meme.
A lot of people watch my streams like clockwork on a daily basis. Or they watch my videos on YouTube when they go live later in the day.
So then why don't you
watch on YouTube?
What?
And if there's no videos today, they go elsewhere.
He has a video though.
Another YouTuber.
But why
might just say, "Oh well, what am I going to do today?" There's no
Okay, he says this, then why didn't he continue playing Crash and upload all of the gameplay to YouTube then? Why did he have to run to do a little drama stream?
Videos to watch. A lot of people who watch on YouTube have actually been coming by the streams recently and supporting via cheering, subbing, and tipping and saying, "Thank you for the YouTube videos. We cannot be on the live streams frequently, but I'd like to support, so I come by and I'll support you in a way when I can." And I appreciate that so much because that means that's someone who actively took time to leave my DSP game.
No, I love how he's saying all this stuff about the YouTuber audience, but
so now when I can't
what about the Twitch audience?
when I can't stream, not only am I not able to put on, entertainment for a live audience, I'm also not able to put on entertainment for people on YouTube who want to watch those videos on a daily basis. And that's two different forms of income then. Not one, but two different forms of income that's taken from me, And if I have constant interruptions in my schedule, the problem could be that people don't think I'm consistent anymore, And that's bad.
Yeah, one day.
That's bad. I want people to know that I want
But
to
it's
be
just,
consistent.
it's obviously an emergency. Okay? Oh my god. He just wants the money, dude.
Snow Carl tipped me $1, says, "It's me again. Have you considered my unban?" Well, Snow Carl, I'll be very honest with you. You really pissed me off earlier this year with your way you behaved on the streams repeatedly over and over.
Oh, he didn't get
Even though you
banned now.
apologized, I honestly didn't believe that your apologies were wholehearted. I'm just being honest, There's some people who I feel over time they can learn from their mistakes and they can learn to be a better person and they can come back and be a stream participant again. But you always had to twist that knife and you got unbanned a million times and every time you never learned your lesson. You know what I mean? Every effing time you never learned your lesson. It was like you couldn't resist doing that behavior that you knew was insulting and not allowed on the stream. You just couldn't help yourself. And I'm at the point with people like you, all right, because it's you and there are several others in the same situation as you, that I feel like I'm enabling you by letting you back into the streams to do that kind of behavior. That toxic, hurtful,
Toxic behavior.
And you being in the stream now, oh my god, I can't control myself. I got to do it again. You see?
Toxic
and
behavior,
it may not be today,
dude.
and it may not be tomorrow, and it may not be in a week, but I almost feel like it's inevitable, right? That you're going to be doing stuff that's going to be negative. In addition to that, I already know that you're in other detractor chats constantly because people tell me about it all the time. I don't actively seek that information. I don't actively seek that information.
So then why should that count
whatsoever.
then?
But people snitch. I'll just get anonymous email. Here's evidence that Snow Carl is still talking shit about you in a detractor chat. There it is.
So
I'm not looking for it. But
well, I like how he says this, but if he tells them if he says this, then all of these troll accounts will just not say anything in Discords at all because obviously there are moles, I guess, and they'll just not say anything. And then they'll be able to come back. That's pretty much what he's saying is, hey, talk shit behind my back, but be sure that you trust everyone that you talk shit about. So he's really just helping them be more two-faced, which is really, really smart.
That's what I keep telling people. You gotta understand everything you do on the internet is public. Everything. You may think you're safe.
But that's bullshit, though. Okay, this is trash. This is trash coming from him. Oh my god. Okay, let's get into this. Let's get into this fucking nonsense right here, okay? So he's saying that everything he said is public. So if he's in private chats like Discord or whatever that is, whatever, or in another chat, fine. Okay. Now imagine how mad DSP would get if, let's say, hypothetically, his wife, Kat, she has a YouTube channel, right? And let's say people went to that YouTube channel and commented on stuff and said mean stuff about her or whatever. Or let's do this as well. Let's say that there was a Discord that DSP used that he didn't think that anyone was there and he was just talking to other players, whatever, having a good time, having a blast in his mod chat. And then someone posted all of those posts from that Discord. Would DSP be very happy if people did that to him? No, of course not, because guess what? That kind of information is presumed to be at least semi-private. Sure, you can argue anything you post on Twitter, on Twitch chats, whatever, but there should be at least some form of respect with, hey, he said that over there, that's not my problem, whatever. Now, if he's upset that Snow Carl's two-faced about him, fine. But it's kinda shitty to use all this stuff as evidence to not let someone back in when you don't want your evidence to be used against you, DSP. It's kind of trash.
Safe, hiding in your little hidey holes of other chats and a Twitter feed over here you may not think that I'm going to look at. People find that stuff and end up just sending it to me. I don't even ask for it. I don't care. But then they send it to me. You know? So, I'm sorry, Snow Carl, but the only way I could ever believe that you actually are going to reform yourself is if you completely shut yourself off from any kind of activity that's like,
wow,
making fun of me.
He has to stop talking to people he might have been friends with in order to be back in DSP's life. Oh. Oh god, guys, it's happening to me now too, dude. You have to disconnect from people who you could have been friends with just to chat in DSP's chat. Wow, this does not sound like a cult at all. Holy shit, dude. That is fucking insane.
Tearing myself and my family members a new one.
But how do you know if Snow Carl participates in that though? He could just be there saying, and all Snow Carl could have done is just say, yo man, yeah, DSP has a shitty goatee, dude. And DSP has said that it's okay to make fun of him though. So why is it different why is it different? This is such bullshit, but okay.
Constant annoying insults and criticism. You'd have to completely stay away from that for an extended period of time. I'd have to
How
not
long
hear
though?
from anyone that you're in detractor chats and shit for an extended period of time. And then you'd have to come to me and say, I've really reformed. I've made my case now. Please let me back. And then I would consider it.
But that's such bullshit because he also told us that he doesn't seek that information. He just said, I don't seek that information if you're in other chats. People tell me, but if I don't hear it, then, and you tell me this, how is that even fair? Okay, dude.
But you have done none of those. So you're not coming back. Dark Viking 159 tipped me 100.
I'm sorry about that, okay? I'm sorry. Guys, if you tipped me, that wouldn't have happened. You see, you didn't tip, shit happens. Okay, I'm joking. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to you guys. You guys are too cool for that.
$50. Thank you, Dark Viking. Let me get him right up on the leaderboard, and then I'll read you.
Why did he sound so mad saying that? Thank you, Dark Viking.
Really appreciated right now. Dark Viking 159. That jumps us up to $299 in tips on this stream. Thank you very much, Dark Viking, for the support.
Like that wire. I will spray that. Jasper.
Okay.
Jasper,
so Dark Viking says,
you hear me?
I hope this helps
Midstream
out from all the
phone
shit
call.
chargebacks
Classic.
you guys. Really fucked
Never
up
heard it.
So low. Lots of love and support. Thank you, Dark Viking.
Thanks for the
Really,
dollar tip
you.
and
That's going to
1337.
help because, like I said, just this morning when I woke up, I had over $100 in chargebacks. So that's great, and I appreciate that. It sucks now that I'm sitting here and unable to play games and do what I love because of some scumbag. But I do appreciate your support very, very, very much. And by the way, I did check it, and yes, it is legit. It is a legit tip from someone who's a supporter. Oh, man. It's just so dumb.
So girl got like cucked, dude, and now people are gonna like guilt DSP into letting back in, but he shouldn't let him back in because he trolled so many times. He should have just left with that instead, honestly.
Adam
because...
Kovic and Ryan Haywood, are those the guys from Rooster Teeth? Because someone actually just tweeted me and said, even being banned from Twitch like this, my day's still going better than theirs. I don't even know who they are. I guess someone last night had brought up the fact that I made a tweet last year about
what?
If you've never done anything as stupid as I did
oh my
4.5 years
god
ago with my accident, that you should quit being a content creator because people are gonna find out about it and I'll still be here and you won't be. And apparently that my tweet got retweeted again like 100 times because something happened with somebody else. And I guess my tweet still applies, but I don't actually know the whole situation about what happened because I don't follow any of that. So like, I guess one of the guys at least is from Rooster Teeth, and I have never seen a single piece of content from Rooster Teeth, so I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't know what red versus blue is.
All right, here we go with these fucking trolls. See what I mean? Like, see how many troll messages there are, dude? It's out of control. Like, it pretty much is straight up unmanageable. You know, it is. It's straight up unmanageable. YouTube chat sucks.
It's such bullshit. That makes no sense. Dark Viking is not Brightside Viking. Dark Viking is literally a guy that's just Dark Viking. People thought he was Vidar,
what do you guys want to talk about?
but he was around when Vidar was around.
I have nothing but time. I was supposed to be here till 4 p.m. streaming Crash 4, and until the DMCA counterclaim gets processed, which it hasn't yet, it's now been an hour and 15 minutes, still hasn't been processed, I got nothing but time. So you guys want to ask questions, you want to have some discussions about topics or whatever, except politics. I'm not going to get into politics. It's too fucking controversial and people get too angry about it. But let's talk. What do you guys want to chat about? I cannot spin in my chair anymore. If I spin, I will knock over all the Halloween decorations behind me. There's no spinning in the chair. I already told you guys that I'm not doing it anymore. Plus, I'm just getting over an ear infection. Spinning in a chair and fucking my equilibrium up is probably not a great idea.
Equilibrium. Okay. What does that have to do with your,
What are my thoughts on console
whatever.
games still not reaching 60 frames per second? What do you think? Every console generation, we get promised the world, and no one delivers on it. No one. It's usually the very end of a console gen when you end up getting games that are close to being what was promised at the beginning of the console generation. Right now I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 4. The game runs at a pretty solid 60 frames. There's a few times when it dips. Mostly a solid 60 frames per second at 1080p. Okay? This is the end of the generation, and we're finally getting to that. You know? Why on earth didn't we have that at the beginning of the console generation? I don't get it. I fully expect with this new slew of consoles coming out that the games will run at 4K and will be choppy. I mean that. The frame rate will be choppy. Or they won't run at 4K. They'll be like 1440 or even 1080. I'm serious. You're not going to see a 4K game running at 60 frames anytime soon. These game developers can't do it. They can't do it. And that's why, we got the best console hardware. I don't care what's in your console. They couldn't utilize the hardware last console generation. What makes you think that now they're going to magically be able to harness the console hardware this console generation? You know? Spurgelmeister tipped me $5, said, random question. When was the last time you played games off of Steam or just for fun? Like actual, like full-fledged games? There were a few games that I was doing playthroughs of that I grinded off camera, and that was fun. What comes to mind? My original run in Bloodborne, my original run.
But that's not Steam, though.
I did off-camera grinding, so I remember that. Okay.
But that's not Steam.
Full-fledged games that I wasn't even streaming or doing playthroughs of, and I did off-camera. Probably the last time that I did that was Nintendo 3DS games. Before I was able to capture or stream from my 3DS, I played the Dragon Quest games. Dragon Quest, what was it, like 6, 7, and 8 or something like that? Whatever ones were on the DS and the 3DS, whatever ones they were, I played those off stream, you know, as a thing aside. I used to play them like at night. But outside of that, the only other games that I would have played off camera would have been Street Fighter. Back in Street Fighter 4 days, when my friends would come over and we would do Street Fighter sessions or whatever, obviously we would play a lot of Street Fighter, and not every match or stream would be recorded or streamed. It would just be, you know, casual play of Street Fighter. So, not a lot whatsoever. Okay. All right. B-Boy Cyclone took me $10, and he said, "Phil, don't let the haters get to you. Be safe, brother." Thank you very much, B-Boy Cyclone. I appreciate that. It sucks that this happened. It sucks that I'm now sitting here not streaming and enjoying a game that I very much am enjoying. I hope this is the only time it happens. You know, let's hope the DMCA department sees this as a false claim, reverses it, and now if some idiot tries to do it again, they don't just blanket grant it. But what's to stop them? I don't know what to do. Keep it up, Phil. Took me $5. Said, "Phil, fierce to Phil. Keep up the content." Thank you very much for a $5 tip. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to stream Fire Emblem tonight. Will they reverse this strike on my account before Fire Emblem? Right? I don't know.
There's airplane noises.
Well, nothing. Nope, nothing from Twitch yet, guys, that I can see. I'll just double check. Nope. They still haven't processed it. I just double check. When will I be putting up a green screen? Well, Billy.
Well, Billy.
I've been talking about this on my streams.
The copyright strikes ruined it,
things
dude.
I want to do. All right. Before I get to something like that. First of all, I want to get the PS5 and the headphones and all the games that I want to play on it and be able to afford all that by the end of the year. That's priority number 1. Priority 2 would be maybe getting an Xbox Series X. Now, the thing is, I don't know when that's going to be viable. I didn't get in on pre-ordering it. So when will stores actually have more Xbox Series X's to buy, right? Will it even be by the end of this year? Maybe not. And if that's the case, that maybe won't be one of the things that I'm worried about right away. But that is kind of my second priority, to get the Xbox Series X.
You would think the green screen would be
Now,
more
once
of a
we get past those
priority,
two
but
things,
no, of course not.
The next step would be a new chair. Because this chair, I'll be honest with you guys, it's
Guys,
not great. I can already tell you I've been sitting...
Of course. The next step is the chair. Not the green screen, dummies. The chair. Why can't he get the green screen first, and so that way he can get the chair to match the green screen? But no, he has to get the chair first, and then you can already hear when he gets the chair, "Hey guys, I got the chair, but you know, as you can see, it's a really good chair, but you know, I can't get the green screen. It's too big, man, so I'm sorry, but I can't..." Hold on, guys, hold on. I can't get the green screen because, like, the chair's too big. So, you know, but honestly, people have been saying that, really, I don't need the green screen. So maybe I don't need the green screen, and we could just do this, you know what I mean? So pretty cool, huh?
Sitting in the chair for almost a month now, right? Since I got rid of the love seat. And this chair's quality is already degrading. The pad, you know, the cushion I'm sitting on is already losing its firmness. The chair squeaks. When I turn it, it creaks and squeaks. And that's not good. This chair is 11 years old. Now, I barely ever used it in those 11 years, but it doesn't mean that it's not disintegrating over time. This chair is cheap. This was a chair that was bought from a discount furniture store in Connecticut, 11 years ago. So it's not a good durable chair. I want to get a chair that long-term is going to be comfortable for this setup so that when I stream, I feel comfortable and it's not like, oh god, I'm straining my back or whatever. I want it to be a situation where I'm comfortable playing games, especially if I start playing ultra hard games and stuff. Not having a comfortable setup can actually really significantly hinder you. Okay?
How?
So that would be
What?
after PS5 and all the games for the rest of this year and the possibility of Xbox Series X. The chair is the #1 priority for an upgrade. All right? Now, I already explained this on my streams, but I'll reiterate. When it comes to the green screen, all right, I want to basically do that at a time when I'm also updating other stuff. So if I'm going to use a green screen, I'm going to change the chair at the same time. See what I mean? Like, start fresh with a setup that everything is being refreshed. Now, for the rest of this year, I don't think I want to fuck with that. I don't want to start messing with the green screen now, and now it's not working right. You know, things in the background aren't looking good because the lighting isn't right. I want to do it at a time when basically there's not nonstop new releases that I'm covering. So maybe I'm playing a game that's a downtime game. It doesn't matter if my background looks like shit as I'm learning how
Why
to
do the
use
people
green
like the
screen.
background game more than
So what I
the
would say
new
is
release,
the
though?
earliest
Why do
that I
that
would
gets
do
cut?
this green screen
Okay.
would probably be January. Once we're through all the hardcore gaming season, all those games from November and a little few in December, and we're through the holidays and everything, maybe early next year, I'll say, okay, let's now get a new chair, let's get a green screen, let's change the setup, let's start working on this, okay? But in addition, when I get a green screen, I also want to get a new webcam of some sort. This webcam now also is almost 11 years old. If I remember correctly, I started with an El Cheapo webcam.
El
And I
Cheapo,
upgraded
dude.
to this webcam, I want to say, probably around 2011. Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this webcam's about 9 years old. It's outdated, it's blurry. I'm sure I could get a webcam now that has a much bigger lens that would be clearer quality. So people have even said to me, instead of just getting a webcam, okay, I should get a camera. That
Who
can
said
be
get a
hooked to your
camera?
PC,
Who
and
said
you can
this?
live stream a video feed from the camera into your capture device on your PC. So essentially, I'd be having two different captures going. One capture video going from this camera that serves as my webcam, and one capture going from the game. Two different video feeds. Because right now, it's what I'm doing when I play games, but this video feed is very minute. It's small because it's a crappy quality webcam, right? So that's a possibility. But also, you got to think of something. Oh, shit. Well, if you're going to upgrade your webcam and have a stronger video feed going, is your PC going to be able to handle it? And I can't answer that. I wouldn't know till I tried.
Oh, boy.
I would hope it could. But maybe I go to do it, and now the computer can't handle it, so now I need a better computer. You know what I mean? Like, this is all just like a kind of like a dominoing thing. What I would say is 2021, as long as things are going well still with the streams, and there's no crazy misfortune or flipping of stuff out of nowhere that I'm not expecting, okay? 2021, I'm going to get a new chair, green screen, and kind of a new camera all at once. I would probably say, let's do a little bit of spending to upgrade the business. Let's upgrade these things all at once, so that way it's a new thing to the streams, and there's a change that's all implemented at once, okay? And I'd probably do it at a time, like I said, when there's no major games coming out, so it's not like, oh god, this playthrough's now ruined because you can't figure out the webcam or whatever. It'll probably be more doing a downtime playthrough or whatever. All right? And then we'll see how next year goes. If I can get a new PC, great. I would love to, but we don't know how next year's going to go, right? Like I said, my life is a series of ups and downs.
Ups and downs, dude? You never know.
So you never know what's going to happen, right? Okay. I hope that answers your question. I'm just going to ignore all incredibly stupid messages. Like, Phil, you just made $300 on stream. Why can't you afford it?
You just made
Because
$300, dude.
I'm already in the hole with chargebacks. This money that I'm raising today is to pay for things tomorrow, like grocery shopping, going to the dump, food when we're out, buying new pillows so I don't get an ear infection again. That's where these funds are supposed to be going. I already explained this before, but you're a complete fucking mouth-drooling moron, and you want to try to be a dick, so fuck off.
I know. What if he just came to the stream, though? Everyone's a troll, though. Everyone is.
Yoshino Lovers asked, am I going to play the Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remaster? I talked about that very briefly on pre-stream, and I said, no. That remaster is probably the worst timed remaster in history. The Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remaster is coming out on November 13th. That is only 3 days after the launch of the Xbox Series S and X, 1 day after the launch of the PS5, and in the midst of insane high-profile new releases including Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Yakuza 7, Cyberpunk 2077, among others like Call of Duty. Of all those games, how many people do you think are going to be saying that a remake of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is the game that's garnering the most of my interest, right? Like that's a game
to take the love seat to the dump.
that you need.
He has to take the love seat to the dump. He has to.
Yes, they're stupid. That's the honest answer. They are dumb as shit if they think that game's going to sell. It's not. That is going to be a humongous flop. So,
but these games can be played on PS5 though.
I'm going to want to play in that time frame. That's the last game on my mind. I'm probably not playing it now. If I play it much later, all right, much later, when there's downtime, when I've beaten all the new releases at that time,
did he fart?
Then maybe I would playing it now. If I play it much later, all right.
Oh shit! You don't see it because my iPad. But
much later.
He goes over and does this. So I guess he must have farted. He wanted to fart, dude.
When there's downtime, when I've beaten all the new releases at that time and I want to check it out, then maybe I would. But there is zero chance that I'll be checking that out at launch. Hell no. How many sessions of Black Ops Cold War before I uninstall it? 3? Depends on the game. If the game is fun and good and I want to keep playing it, you know what I mean? But the truth is, you know, when I played the alpha, I actually liked it way more than Modern Warfare, and I actually liked it more than Black Ops 4. I thought the alpha was quite fun. So, hopefully, the actual beta and then the final game will hold up to how the alpha felt. You alright? It did feel good to me, the multiplayer. Am I right? I'm shaking. No, I've restless leg syndrome where sometimes I'll just shake my legs endlessly. There's nothing I can do about it. I've had it my whole life. I feel uncomfortable when I'm not moving because of my back injury. I had that severely herniated disc years and years ago. And even today, just to sit still doesn't feel right. I have to like constantly be moving for some reason. Okay. Why can't I use a gaming chair? Well, first of all, if you mean the chair I have over there, in front of the computer, because it's broken. That gaming chair is a piece of shit. Within about 6 months,
tried to sell it to his fans.
The pump that pumps it up and lifts it up broke. So now it constantly deflates. You'll sit on it, and then all of a sudden you'll be doing something. It goes, and you suck down to the ground. Then you have to pump it up. It lasts 5 minutes, and then it sucks down to the ground again. It's a terrible piece of garbage, and I'm glad I didn't pay anything for it. Now, why don't I get another gaming chair? Because they're all garbage. Gaming chairs are over-marketed junk. They sell for $200, $300, $400, sometimes $500, and the chair itself, the quality, is nowhere near as good as a high-end office chair. A high-end office chair that is like hundreds of dollars cheaper will always be better than a gaming chair. The reason that the gaming chairs are expensive is because of the promotions that tie in with them. For example, you may notice that very popular streamers always talk about gaming chairs and tie-ins with their, buy my chair, here's my affiliate link, it helps me out. That's what these chair companies are doing. They're manufacturing chairs that are average quality, all right, charging exorbitant prices for them as if they're like deluxe ultimate comfort chairs, which they're not, and they're only making that kind of money because of a sponsorship with a popular streamer or content creator. They expect that you're buying the chair not because of the chair, but because you want to help out that content creator. So you buy the chair.
DSP really cannot dog on these companies when he was one of the people that tried to sell them.
I would much rather find a very comfortable office chair, right? That's not going to break. That's not going to have issues with me sweating when I sit in it because it's maybe like leather or something. You know what I mean? Like, I got to find something that's a good combination of comfort and
leather is good, though.
It has adjustments and has support for my back and stuff like that. I need to find all of that. And that's what I would get for the office. I would not get a gamer chair. Those things are incredibly overpriced and not very good. Low-key Shade says, a high-end office chair could be up to $1,000. And by the way, I'm not going to be paying $1,000.
How do you, what? But an office chair is $1,000. How are you not going to...
Golden Tones sent me $1.30 says, why don't you add in a parentheses beside total tips, a perceived fake tip amount, so people can get an idea of how much you might be behind by. Well, because I just don't count it. Because instead of counting it stupidly, I just don't count it because I know it's fake, and then I refund it. It would be way too complicated, I feel, to have people coming to my streams and they say, "Oh, look, there's a tips goal, $1,700. Oh, but in parentheses, $1,650 of that was a fake tip." Like, they're not gonna know what that means.
What?
You know, just keep it simple.
You could whatever. That's not what he said
So,
though.
PlayStation guy for you
But
says,
whatever.
"What future PS5 title am I looking forward to?" I mean,
What's
obviously, most
this?
anticipated is Demon's Souls.
Oh,
Playing that
Demon's
game
Souls.
more
Now
modernized,
we dropped the
awesome,
joke.
Better graphics and better controls. I mean, would mean the world for that game. Even though that game will still be incredibly challenging, because if you remember, there's no bonfires in Demon's Souls. You have to beat an entire stage from start to finish with no checkpoints. It's fucking tough. It is tough as shit.
Whoa, no checkpoints. Whoa.
It's gonna be interesting. I definitely want to see it, play it. And
Very
see it perform well and not
interesting. I
choppy.
agree.
But I would say also, Bug Snacks, even though that's
Oh,
not PS5
Bug
exclusive,
Snacks.
just because it was the weirdest game they presented this year, and it just looks so odd. I can't imagine what the game's gonna actually be when it releases. Those are probably the two I'm most hyped for. I mean, I'm interested in Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I really do feel it's just going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same exact Marvel Spider-Man, except Miles will have a few different combat abilities. But I get the feeling it's going to be the same game with just a different story, you know? So I'm not super hyped and excited for that like some people seem to be.
He used to be hyped
Yeah,
for that
outside of
game.
that, you know, there's really no major PS5. The launch titles for PS5 are as follows: Demon's Souls, Godfall, Astro's Playroom, which comes bundled with the console, the Sackboy platforming game, and this game, Destruction All-Stars. Like, I don't think I'm getting that. Seriously, even though normally I would get every game that's a launch title for a new console, Destruction All-Stars doesn't sound interesting to me at all. It's like, wasn't it supposed to be like you're a character going around and, like, you know, driving a car or whatever, and it's like kind of like Rocket League, but not, 'cause it's got other elements where I guess you fire guns and stuff. I don't know what it is. It doesn't look good to me at all. Seriously, it looks pretty bad. It just doesn't look good. So I may skip it. Or if you guys absolutely demand it that I cover it at launch because you want to see all the major Sony exclusive games at launch, then maybe I would get it. I guess we'll see what happens. Okay? But it certainly doesn't seem super interesting to me. But, you know, out of the launch titles, I'd say Demon's Souls is the one the most I'm interested in. And of course, I'm going to play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War on PS5. Now, I don't know if that's going to be an actual upgrade from the PS4 version, or if they're going to do like Cyberpunk's doing and say, it's the same exact game. But I'm going to be playing that on PS5 as well. Okay? Eleanor tipped me $5 and said, "Keep your head up. I've been a fan of yours since 2008. You're awesome. Stay safe." Thank you, Eleanor.
Stay
$5 tip.
frosty.
I appreciate that very much.
God, I'm doing all these like drawings, dude. It's pretty wild.
All right, guys. So far, it doesn't look like the counterclaim has gone through. I'm trying to confirm right now.
I don't want to do basketball. I'm gonna hit
Double check
skip.
again.
Gonna hit skip, boys.
This sucks. I'm literally at the whim of a legal team processing a counterclaim. Nope. The counterclaim still has not gone through.
This guy looks badass. Look at
So
this
they're taking
dude.
longer now than they did last time. If you remember, last time it was about 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, I
We're now
can't.
at an hour and 30 minutes, and they
This
still
dude
have
is
not
pretty
processed
cool.
the
Do you
counterclaim.
see him?
So we're stuck right now. I really want to play.
Yeah,
Crash
you
4.
see him,
I
dude.
can't.
He's so
Yes,
cool. Look how
Smitty
cool he
Smith,
looks.
I read the notice on stream right here. The takedown was for false DMCA. People impersonating Activision, claiming I was playing the Crash 4 beta, which I wasn't even playing. I was playing the full retail version of the game, so the claim isn't even valid because it's not even the same fucking game. But again, Twitch's automated system is so fucking stupid, it doesn't even know the difference and still get granted the claim. So dumb.
Don't worry, DSP. You'll be back on Twitch to suck their dick again. Don't worry.
It is a holiday. It might be a day or two. Today's not a holiday. Today's not a holiday. So I don't even know what you're talking about.
Holiday in somewhere.
How do you become a mod if you're interested? You can email me at darksidephil@hotmail.com. Be sure to tell me your information from Twitch so I see if I can recognize you. Let me know, about yourself. Let me know if you've ever moderated for anyone before. Let me know the streams you feel you would be, able to attend.
Wow, all those
And based on that, I
information. He
usually
never
review.
did that before.
Typically, I'm fine with mods right now. Like, usually we've been fine with moderation recently over on Twitch. It's just, today's the exception because I'm not streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on fucking YouTube because of this bullshit on Twitch. But normally we're okay on Twitch and don't really need any more mods. If they don't respond for 3 to 4 days, what will I do? They will respond because guess what? This temporary ban is for 48 hours. It's a temporary ban against the account. All right? So in 48 hours from when this hit, which was 12:46 p.m. today, the account will be unsuspended anyway, even if they never respond. Now, if I don't hear from them by tonight, I'm sending another DMCA counterclaim and saying, why aren't you responding? Because I need them to get eyes on this right away. I don't want it sitting in a spam folder or something,
Yes, it gets sent to a spam folder.
So
that's how it works.
Hopefully
that's how logs work.
They'll do it quickly. If not, the longest it could be is until Wednesday. The problem is, what if this keeps continuously happening over and over? That's the real issue. Okay?
Well, you'll deal with it. You're just going to stay on Twitch anyway. This is why it's like, this whole fake DMCA shit is the most meaningless shit in the realm of DSP, because it just ends with him going back because it's obviously a fake DMCA. It's a
Ulfric says,
it's just wasting time and shit.
Skaters go too far by attacking his livelihood and messing with his personal stuff. I mean, it's fucked up. What you don't like me, make fun of me, restream my content, make stupid. This is how you don't play videos. Slander me on the internet, which they do and I don't agree with, but I can't stop them. But don't shut down my fucking streams. This guy is crazy. I'm telling you, this guy is fucking nuts. This is not someone who is a detractor who restreams my content and makes fun of me.
No, he says this, but he literally told Snow Carl, well, you join those people,
right?
So I'm not going to let you
It's a
join.
messed up individual in their head. They have something that's wrong. That they think that doing this is funny, or they think that this is meaningful. It's not. It's not. It's just fucked up. It's a blatant abuse of a legal system. That's correct. I am streaming right now. What's the point? Henrik, no, that's not how it works. He says, do you think because I had DMCA issues earlier this year that now Twitch is less likely to unban me? No, because they've all been overturned. Every single one of those false DMCA claims, I did a counterclaim, and no one ever proceeded to go further and say, oh, I'm going to take Phil to court then for it, because they were all fake. If someone had taken me to court for it, and those claims had stood, yes, then I would definitely say, damn, Twitch is like, damn, this guy's a repeat offender. Look, he's constantly breaking the law. We don't want him on a site. But this is all false shit. That's how the legal system works. There's a claim process. There's a counter-claim process. And unless the person who did the claim then takes it to step 3, which would be to actually sue me, then there's no harm, no foul. All strikes are removed and everything is set back to 0. That's how it works.
That was a interesting Freddy
PlayStation
Krueger.
Guy for You says, I heard that PS5 will not be loud and sound like a jet engine like the PS4. I've also heard the Xbox Series X is exactly the same. That both units, they basically engineered them to be nearly silent, which I'm okay with. The thing is, I don't hear my console. My consoles, all right, they sit on the other side of the room in the entertainment center there. When I'm playing, it's rare that I don't have a fan on or another thing that makes environmental noise in my office anyway. So I'm never just sitting in total silence when I'm streaming and able to hear the noise my consoles are making. Like, never. I never hear the sound the consoles are making. I've never once have heard my PS5 be loud this entire console generation. So PS5? I kind of don't feel the problems that you guys feel, because maybe you're in a smaller, quiet room and you turn it on and it sounds loud. I've never heard it. Seriously.
Well, you have noise canceling headphones.
Hello again, okay. To me, $3.45.
Okay.
It said PB and J to the chat. All right, thank you for the tip.
And he has the PS4 Pro,
I guess
so, you
everyone
know.
in the chat gets PB and J sandwiches. There you go. Congratulations, everybody. What do I think of the size of the PS5? I really, at this point, I'm going to reserve judgment until we get more information. Like, when right now, all you're seeing is a few random videos and people holding it. I want to see it in regards to when I'm holding it and actually putting it into my entertainment center. You know, I'm going to put my PS5 on the bottom level there, flat, on its stand. So it should be fine. It's not going to have any issues with ventilation. It's not going to have any issues with spacing. I have a lot of room at the bottom of my entertainment center.
But doesn't have ventilation leaks.
I don't need the Xbox 360 anymore because all Xbox 360 games can now be emulated on Xbox One. So there's absolutely no reason
that one kind of sucks. I'm going to skip it.
To worry about spacing because I'm going to have a ton of space at the bottom there. The other thing I'm probably going to get rid of, honestly, I can get rid of the Wii and the Wii U. I rarely use them. So what I'll likely do is move my consoles.
Wow, I think you're
so Xbox One
no GameCube games.
Move my Switch and, well, no, not the Switch, but move my PS3 to the middle shelf. And then the bottom shelf would be reserved for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X because there's room for that on the bottom shelf. But I don't really want to comment on the size of a console that I don't have. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have it. I haven't seen it. I don't know much about it. Because of that, all I've seen is these size comparison pictures that don't mean a damn thing. Quite frankly, you know, they don't mean a thing until you actually see it in perspective of your own setup or your own stuff. So I'll let you know when I live unbox the PS5 and I'm setting it up. I'll let you know what I feel. But for now, oh my god, stupid thing. There we go. For now, I have no thoughts on it because, you know, it's too hard to try to figure out looking at other people's content, you know.
It's hard to figure out.
Especially these people, they feel the need. They actually feel the need to, like, they feel the need to do, like, a video where, oh, the entire background is white. Who the fuck is in a room that's bright fucking white? You know? It's obviously they're filming in, like, a studio or something, and it doesn't help because it makes everything look like it's fake or it's floating in a virtual world, and you can't put it into perspective of things in the environment, how big the console actually is. If they would just show the console in a normal room with actual household objects around it, then maybe you actually have a scale comparison. But instead, here's my PS5.
I guess my basement is a studio, guys.
White background,
I made it.
Nothing visible. Well, that really helps, doesn't it?
I made it, guys.
Okay. Blanca Balls took me $2. So what a bunch of crap. This happened again. Hope it's resolved fast this time. Even though you do not enjoy Street Fighter V, I did enjoy watching you play it again. All right, thank you, Blanca Balls. I appreciate the $2 tip. Yeah, it sucks, and I don't, you know, I hadn't had this happen to me, a false DMCA takedown, in almost 3 months. I believe it was mid-July when I was playing Destroy All Humans was the last time that it happened. So, by the way, I was not thinking that I was safe from it at all. Honestly, I did not. I thought at any moment it could happen.
Okay, that's a lie. He literally bragged about how it didn't work anymore.
Life than wasting their fucking time on me.
Whatever.
You know, maybe they had actually gotten a life and were too occupied with a real life.
He was like, see, now that they can't, like, copyright strike me, they decided to do chargebacks.
That they would come back and do it again. Pretty fucking stupid, huh? The fuck? The page isn't loading now. I'm trying to verify this tip, but it's not loading. Still not showing up, yeah. I'm waiting because someone tipped me $20, but I want to make sure it's real, but I can't get it to load right now. So I got to wait for my PayPal account to update.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Someone said, is it the same guy? I don't know. I have zero contact with this guy. I never have had contact with this guy. This guy's
talked to him,
nuts,
though.
whoever he is. Apparently, he doesn't like me, but literally, I don't know anything about the person. I don't know who they are. I don't know what their agenda is. You know, I don't care. The truth is, I don't care. I just want to fucking get back and start streaming again. I don't give two fucks about why they're doing it because I can't stop them from doing it, apparently. There's no defense against it. I just want to be myself and have a fucking fun life streaming. That's the whole point. is I just want to have a good time streaming here.
Notice he never
And
mentions DMC.
I can't
So
with these assholes.
yeah, because he's not
doing
gonna
this
play it.
to
He
me.
doesn't like Devil May Cry, so
Well, I don't know anything about who this is. Is
it's
it the same guy?
I don't think it counts it
someone else
because it's a
who's
special
basically
edition.
trying
It's
to
a
do it,
re-release,
and
so
they
it doesn't
found out this
count
guy
to
can get
him.
away with it, and so they're trying to figure out
It's not Demon Soul, so it doesn't count. Fuck
I don't
it.
know.
You know what I mean?
It's all conjecture at this point, and conjecture is basically a waste of time. You know?
Okay, I'm skipping this one. This one sucks. See the axe guy? He's like, oh, I'm gonna use my axe, man. Oh, I'm
No,
so
looks like
cool.
this $20 tip is
Get him
fake.
out of here.
Let's double check. Yup. So this guy's doing it again. It's the same fucking guy. This guy just tried to tip $20 under the name Tamed Artichoke, and it's a fake fucking tip. Can you believe this guy's still doing it? He's still doing it. He's not giving up.
Why would he give up? I mean, it's still
It's
working.
unreal at this point. So I'm gonna ban them from being able to contribute here, and then I'm gonna refund the tip. Can you believe this shit?
Can you believe this
same
shit?
Person.
Same
The
person,
same fucking
man.
person.
It kind of makes no sense why he's like surprised that they're still doing it. Like it seems kind of like why would he stop?
The thing is that every time that I do this and I block them from contributing, they either have to make like an entirely new account or go under an entirely new IP address to do another fake tip. So every time I do this, they have to do actual work, probably like 10 to 15 minutes of work or more to be able to do
Whoa.
another fake tip. So just think about that. This person's literally just sitting here watching the stream. Look what I did today. Oh, I know. I'll send them another
Like that
fake
wire.
tip.
I will spray.
Stop
Oh,
biting
shit,
the
you guys
wire.
found it and he banned me.
Jasper, you're
I'm
gonna listen to
spend
me.
15 more
You hear
minutes
me?
over here making
Chat
another
is
IP
bumping.
address. I
We
can't
need
do
a
anything.
raffle.
See, it's
Chat is bumping.
It's
We need
so
a
fucked
raffle. Chat is bumping.
just so fucked up.
We need a raffle.
this guy is nuts.
Guy's nuts. The guy's insane. The guy's a lunatic. The guy's mad. The guy needs to go to a madhouse. All right, let's
All right,
get
guys.
a
Well,
raffle
it's
going.
now 2:48 p.m.
Where's Cloudbot?
I've now been streaming here for an hour and 17 minutes. We're still waiting. We're still continuing on and waiting to see if YouTube is, or excuse me, if Twitch.
Wow, I
is
was
processing
running
my
a
DMCA claim.
giveaway the whole
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm
time.
gonna still hang out with
Whoops.
you guys. We'll talk. We'll do some Q&A now.
Whoopsie doopsie. Oh, now we're doing
And
Q&A.
hopefully
Now
it'll
we're
get
doing
reversed. If it
Q&A.
gets reversed during this stream, great. I'll try to switch over and play some more Crash. If not, my break is usually at 4 p.m., which is when I have dinner. So I'll go have dinner. If it gets reversed during my break, great. I'll come back later tonight and I'll play Fire Emblem, which was supposed to be the late stream. If it doesn't get reversed, I can't play Fire Emblem. I'll come on stream again later tonight. I guess we'll
It's
just
gonna
hang
hurt my
out some
voice if
more.
I do that,
Now, like I
dude.
said, at the very latest, if they don't process
I might
my
end the
DMCA
raffle
claim
early,
at
by
all,
the way.
which is basically
But,
illegal, they have to. They're supposed to legally do it.
Put some in.
It's 48 hours for this ban to be lifted, so that would be a little after noon. I think it was like 12:45 or something like that.
But I'll make it up.
On
I'll make it up to you
Wednesday.
guys.
So obviously, I'll
I
start
will,
streaming then.
you know, I'll
but
end it early,
just start
but
sending
next
them
time
more
I
notices.
stream,
I'll be
I'll
like,
run
you
it
ignored
long.
my first
So
notice,
don't
you
worry,
must
I'll
process this immediately.
make up for the
False
loss.
until they respond and they process it. Okay, I'm gonna try do my best. I don't want to go crazy and harass the fuck out of them and send them 5 notices now, because that's probably just gonna be counterproductive. I'm gonna give them some time. Right now, it's been an hour and 49 minutes, and they have not processed my counterclaim yet. But let's see what happens, and hopefully they get it done by tonight, so I can
Okay.
stream Fire.
I think I'm gonna take a break
Okay.
from doing this. So I'm gonna stop.
It is
that.
illegal. It absolutely
is illegal.
because this is a legal process set out by the courts that if someone files a DMCA takedown, you have to take it down. But if someone files a counterclaim, you just as quickly have to process the counterclaim. It's true. It's illegal. It's a legal process. If they don't do it, if they ignore my counter DMCA, they're actually breaking the law.
Cleo always is
Upscale man
eligible
$1.
for
He
the
says,
raffle.
Phil, I love you. Keep up the positive vibes, man. Try to not let all this shit bother you. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to just hang out with you guys and have a good time today and not let it get to me. I'm doing my best here.
He's
I mean,
doing
I'll
his
be honest,
best.
this is kind of throwing a monkey wrench into Ask the King now. Because this stream essentially is becoming Ask the King. And now I'm wondering if maybe we should do... Well, let's see what happens. But if this ends up basically being a dead stream, then maybe I have to cancel Ask the King. You know? Again, which is fucked up. Delay it again. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Alright, guys. So, anyone else got anything to talk about? Any questions? How do I manage all afternoon and night if I eat dinner at 4 p.m. It's so early? As I told you guys, I have something at night. After my late stream, I usually have like a sandwich and some
A
crackers or
sandwich.
something like that.
He
I
does.
think something.
Remember, he doesn't eat unhealthy now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Not the stream. Whoops, the raffle. So I'll give you 5 extra seconds from when I count down. All right. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, entries are closed. Picking the winner. I'm picking the winner. Our winner is Mabel Pines. Please type in your character you want on the viewer canvas. Whoa. Why do you do that? Don't do that. There we go. Mabel Pines keeps winning. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. He does it, boys. He gets the job done.
Lunch. My day is a weird order. In the morning, I wake up and I usually have a coffee and a granola bar.
Draw
or
potion.
Like that for breakfast. Then
Duck
at
hat.
dinners at 4 p.m.
All right.
And then at night, I have like a lunch. That's my weird schedule. Bloggaballs to me $2. I'll say it again. Twitch should watch your streams, investigate these loopholes.
Twitch should watch your streams. Now this guy is a meme.
By the way that people are trolling you, and use that knowledge to improve the Twitch streaming experience. By way of reward, you should receive a protective status with Twitch. Yeah, in an ideal world,
Wait,
investigate these loopholes. By the way that people are trolling you, and use that knowledge to improve the Twitch streaming experience. By way of reward, you should receive a protective status with Twitch. Yeah, in an ideal world, Blanca Balls, that would happen. Sadly, Twitch just really doesn't care too much about anything these days. If you didn't hear, I talked about this on the stream the other day. So Twitch, in the last few years, actually started doing something which is really nice. They had a liaison that they hired, and this person was a liaison for handicapped people. People who wanted to not only use Twitch, like to watch people's streams, but also streamers themselves, handicapped people people who have a physical disability who wanted to stream on Twitch. And this was their go-to person to talk to about issues of anything in that community, the disabled community or the accessibility community. Okay? And this guy apparently was a tremendous help to these people, all right? And guess what happened? They, in the last week, I think it was about a week ago, fired him, okay? Now, it's unclear the circumstances of the guy's firing. He says he feels that he was too strong of a proponent for accessibility, and people within the company basically got pissed at him for constantly breathing down their neck about accessibility. And
No, I think that this story sounds very manipulated, because it sounds like, if I were just to go off of what it sounds like that this guy was giving unsolicited feedback and just going over people and be like, you need to have this, and just kind of being too aggressive, which can lead people to probably not like the atmosphere and the environment. It's probably not healthy to have someone breathe down your neck and say, you need to do this right now. Just because it's good changes that they're offering doesn't mean that it's not harassment. It's the same shit that artists and a lot of, it's gonna sound like whatever, but female streamers sometimes get, mostly in the art community, where someone could be drawing something and then someone might just come in and be like, you need to draw like this, and this needs to be like this, and you're doing that wrong, and you need to do this. It's kind of like backseat gaming. That is like, it is semi-harassment just to go around and just, harass them over stuff that they might not have asked for, Now, that's what it sounds like to me from the way he describes it, but of course, DSP is being a cuck for Super Blind Man, and he's like, poor little guy, he's just trying to help the disabled people. Now, it's fine to want more disabled options on websites, but, you can't just...
They fired him because of it. Is that true? Or could it be something else that happened behind the scenes? We'll never know the truth. But the entire accessibility community now has no one to talk to at Twitch about any issues. They have no direct point of contact. They're relying on this stupid log system to assign a log, and hopefully some person is going to help them. I can tell you right now, they are not.
He literally told Super Blind Man to use
from
a
log
log
system when it comes to accessibility issues. If the log system 3 times told me file a counterclaim to the false DMCA stuff that happened to me months ago, and I 3 times responded to them and say, I can't file a counterclaim because you never sent me an initial notice, okay? 3 times I sent them a log, and they just give me a form letter response, not even reading my message. Can you imagine one of them actually trying to handle a complex issue dealing with accessibility? These are people who probably paid minimum wage, typing along in an office somewhere across the world. They're probably not even in America. They're probably paid like way less money than American workers. They're not educated. They're giving a checklist of things they're supposed to do in response to a help request. And they're basically a waste of time. There's no reason for them to exist.
Waste of time.
I can't imagine how frustrated I would be if I were, someone who needed accessibility to Twitch, and I have no one to talk to now because they fired the guy.
You can't imagine, but dude, you don't have a Twitch contact anymore. You already know how that feels. What are you talking about?
And didn't hire anyone else to make up for it. They just don't care.
Okay,
that's ridiculous. Dude. So just think about that. If they don't care about an entire group of people who use their site actively on a daily basis and now have no help for any issues, they don't care about that. What on earth makes you think they're going to care about DMCA, right?
Well, I would assume streamers make up more of their website than disabled people. I mean, look at the
Well, Knox to me $4.20. And he says it sounds incredibly paranoid. Okay? He says it sounds incredibly paranoid for me to say that everyone who's basically doing these unsecured tips is the same guy. I mean, you're right. There's no way that I can confirm or deny that it's the same guy. You're right in that regard. You're absolutely 100% right. That there's no way that I can confirm or deny that it would be the same person. Because it's all anonymous. That's the point. They're doing all this anonymously, and because they're doing it anonymously, there's no way for me to confirm or deny who they are. I think that's why they're doing it that way. At the same time, I mean this, at the same time, how many fucking people do you think are loserish enough to have the time and the resources to continuously break
he does this, and he doesn't think that maybe the guy's watching this and is like, oh yeah, I'm a loser? Okay, Phil, I'm gonna keep doing it then. He doesn't think that? Okay.
And keep doing what they're doing. Right? I mean, these are not this is not a normal person, and I certainly don't think, I'm serious, you would have to believe this is the same guy doing it over and over. I'm sorry, I have to think it's the same guy. Is it paranoid to say that? Maybe, but no one else is going to continuously buy stolen credit card numbers off the black fucking market and then use stolen credit card numbers, tons of them, dozens of them, to give me fake tips, right? Who would do that? No normal people do that. It's got to be one guy who thinks he's literally immune to the law and can do whatever the fuck he wants. I can't believe, as a human who has logic in his head, I can't believe that there would be a ton of people doing this, risking it. That's breaking the law constantly to commit fraud. No.
You're surprised that there's people who break the law? Dude. There's so many people who break the law. I'm surprised people want to break the law. Well, DSP, there's people who commit murders, sell drugs, do drugs, all this stuff that's against the law. Okay.
Believe it. I think that it's the same guy doing it. He now thinks he's done it so many times. Okay? He's done it so many times. He now feels that he's completely and utterly immune to any kind of repercussions. He feels like, look how many times I've done it to Phil, So and no one ever came after me, so I'll just keep doing it over and over and over, no problem. That's what I feel. So, got another troll tip, so that one's gone. That one's already refunded and blocked. Desmond Miles tipped me $1 and said, you know, your trolls say they're not jealous, but they really are. I'm very jealous of you. I would love to stay at home all day and play video.
Oh my god, this fucking dick sucking. They jealous? They say they're not jealous, but they are. But I am. Yeah, I'm so jealous, guys, that I don't get DMC. I don't have to deal with nonsense like DSP does. I didn't file for bankruptcy. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of that. I wish I could file for bankruptcy. Okay.
Video games all day long and get paid for it. I wish that I had your job for one day. Fuck the haters. Now, Desmond Miles.
Now he's saying that he gets paid to play video games, right? But he just lost his channel, so he wouldn't be making money now, would he, dumbass? Okay.
Let's talk a little bit about this.
Let's talk about this.
My job is great. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say my job is hard work. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm an essential worker who's out there on the front lines risking their fucking health.
Oh, time to virtue signal. Look at this.
Right? My job is great. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say my job is hard work. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm an essential worker.
I'm not going to say my job is hard work. Whoops.
Who's out there on the front lines risking their fucking health every day, you know, with COVID and everything. I would be a complete...
He kind of insinuated that when all this was going on by saying, you guys are saying that you defend normalcy during the pandemic. There's a pandemic. And you guys depend on me to give you guys content?
Completely pretentious piece of shit asshole to say something like that. By the way, there are content creators like me who say shit like that. I can't believe they do.
Dude, really? You're gonna do this? Mr. Oh, I don't know why you're withholding tips, dude, for the money. I mean, this is it. Ugh.
Talk about people who don't live in the real fucking world and are completely ungrateful for every little thing they've ever gotten to think that they...
Now he chits on them for being ungrateful, but who is the one who barely thanks or acknowledges their chat only when bad things happen? Because notice how he got a fake DMCA shutdown and all that shit. In the Fire Emblem stream, he's like, guys, thank you guys so much for this. I do this good stuff because of you. And all that kind of stuff. But did he ever say that last week? Did he say that the week before? Did he say it when, before all these big bits came in? No. He never did. And then when people don't give him money, he's like... It's law. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I know that people, like, I was expecting people to be ecstatic for the Mafia 1 to be ending. And then the Paper Mario shit when the Vest Streak ended. Guys, I don't know why you guys are withholding money. Why are you withholding tips? And he does that shit all the time, but he's not ungrateful. Everyone else is.
They are doing as much risky work as a frontline worker. That's disgusting to me that people would actually say that. And I saw shit like that on Twitter. I'm like, what a scumbag piece of garbage.
Yeah, scumbag piece of shit.
Disrespectful. All right. Now, it's not easy to do what I do.
Oh, it's not easy.
Right?
Okay.
I didn't just one day say, okay, guys, I'm turning on my console and my Twitch, and I'm going to play a game and talk over it, and immediately overnight success. That didn't happen. It was years of grinding. It was years of putting out this content that was different from what everyone else was doing.
Wait, grinding? Years of grinding? But I thought you fell into it, Phil. You magically became popular. Now he was grinding. He was trying to be famous, even though he told us back then he wasn't trying to make this a job. Okay.
How can I do things differently from everyone else? Create this persona that I had on YouTube for 2-3 years.
Create a persona on YouTube. That sounds good.
And got people interested. The fact that I put out more videos and more variety of gameplay than most people who were doing it. When I started, all right, it was people who were just doing one kind of game. That was it. Then I became the guy who, wow, Phil plays like a wide variety. He's like a real
he's the variety guy.
The games he plays. And
man.
Impromptu commentary over it, and he's hilarious with the commentary. That's how I got popular, doing it on YouTube.
What commentary
okay.
were they watching?
Today, I'm here every day. The stream turns on at 10:15, right? I'm maintaining the stream, doing stuff behind the scenes. I start talking roughly around 10:45. And I really don't stop until break time, which is around 2 o'clock, 2:15. I take about a half an hour break. Then I'm here from when I come back till about 4. Then I'm uploading videos, monitoring other shit behind the scenes, social media stuff.
Social
right?
media
and I
stuff.
come back around 6:45. Again,
He's the PR manager.
Making sure everything's working. And I'm here till around 9:30 every night. Then I'm behind the scenes. I'm uploading stuff. I'm constantly doing...
Whining. Wait.
To the stream.
I love that it's the same...
5, again, maintaining the
Look
stream,
at
making
this.
sure everything's working. And I'm here till around 9:30 every night. Then I'm behind the scenes. I'm uploading stuff. I'm constantly...
It's the same pitch as constantly whining. The same pitch.
doing things that are relating to the stream and relating to the business. All right? It never kind of stops. Only until I'd say when my wife comes home from work at night.
Oh.
Constantly doing
He almost said
things
mom
that
again.
are relating to the streams and relating to the business. All right? It never kind of stops. Only until I'd say when my wife...
He almost said my mom again. When my wife...
comes home from work at night, around 11:30, finally I'm saying, okay, my day's done. I could finally just kind of sit here and relax now and focus in on having fun with my family rather than worrying about the streams, okay? It's very time consuming. And honestly, the only reason it works is because of the amount of time I put into it and the fact that I'm here 6 days a week all
Whoa.
day. All right?
Whoa,
I feel that
6
if I did
days a
less,
week?
I wouldn't be able to make enough money to make ends meet and do what I do. Okay, I'm just being honest. It's stressful. I wish I had more time to spend with my family. I wish I had more time to do things outside of the
Mommy,
stream.
no.
I don't.
Mommy, no.
It's a sacrifice to do what I do. So,
It's a sacrifice.
Is it easy to
How is it a sacrifice when you have enough time to meet your wife?
turn on
Huh?
a console and start streaming? Yes. Is it easy to do what I do and make a living from it and actually maintain a viewer base and be consistent and be dependable and be entertaining on a constant basis? No. All right? But it's
How is it not easy? How is it hard to be dependable when it comes to streaming? Like, people don't... Whatever, fuck it.
fun. It's not
Okay.
easy work, but it's fun work. And actually, I just said
Time
this
to use,
a few
Jim
weeks ago. There's
Henson.
a quote by Jim Henson. He says, making the magic work is hard work, but it could be fun. And that's the point.
But,
this whole thing...
but like, the thing is that it takes more work to do puppets because you have to time stuff up, you have to move it around, you have to script it out, you have to outline it. There's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes with that, and there's a lot of budgetary stuff that goes into it as well. This is like nothing. It's the bare minimum of what you can do on stream, and the only people that can get away with that, I feel personally for me, are artists. When you go to this level, because they're showing their craft and their artwork and the times that they spent trying to study. Like, the gesture drawings I was doing was me literally just trying to do more work and trying to get the gestures down. That's why I kind of wanted to do this kind of video. But, and then, sure, there are other people who do gameplay stuff that tries to do more stuff as well, trying to come up with more stuff to say to their chat, etc. There's all this stuff that goes into it. But what does DSP offer the viewer that is interesting and fun? Nothing. Except the vest and glasses.
is not easy to do because I need to constantly be putting up with all this fucking stresses.
Yeah, I thought he was a
harassment
Muppet
from
dude.
haters on the internet, chargebacks, fucked up stuff. Okay? But,
guys.
but, it's fun. And just because it's fun, people seem to think it's not legit. And that's complete bullshit. It is. It's complete bullshit. Just because something is fun to do doesn't mean that it's not work. And that seems to be a misconception. Most people would die to do something for work that's fun, right? They want to do something for work that's fun. They wish that they could do something.
But
for
you
work
don't
that was
really
fun.
put anything
And
that
they can't.
makes it
I did it for
like
almost
work,
my entire
though.
life. I had jobs that I
But
did not really
okay.
enjoy. Whether it
All
was
right.
when I worked fast food for 5+ years during my
What
high school
about that
and college
fast
years. When I
food?
worked at Circuit Bank, there was times when I felt like I was being used. Looked like there's more false tips coming in, guys.
I like I said that he felt like he was being used and abused working at those jobs. So then, this isn't abuse and being used and all this kind of stuff. But it's not like those other jobs that he was being abused, right? This isn't abuse. Losing your channel to bullshit, having to do the stream, always having to be worried and look over your shoulder. That's not abuse. I mean, I'm talking in terms of DSP. I mean, in DSP world, well, I guess technically it is abuse regardless, because, I mean, it happened to LSP as well, but, I mean, this isn't being abused. Okay.
Nice, okay? More
Pretty
false
cool,
clips
huh?
coming in. Nothing I can do about it.
Nothing I can do.
But anyway, yeah, there's times at that job where I liked what I was doing, and there were times when I absolutely hated what I was doing. This job is the only job I've had in my entire life that I've loved, you know? Not that I love every minute of it, and admittedly, when I was just a full-time YouTuber and I wasn't focusing on streaming, there were times when I was getting burnt out and actually not enjoying what I was doing anymore.
That's
right?
bullshit. He
But
says
yes,
that all the time.
I will tell you.
And then he tells us that,
I'm aware
I
that
wouldn't,
what
if
I'm
I
doing
hated
is
this,
a
I wouldn't be
weird occurrence. I
doing
can
it.
do what I love for a living. And
Yeah, I
you
agree,
guys
Ludwig.
see
I
that,
am being
you
abused
see
by
that my
crosses and
genuine
tables, those pieces of shit.
enjoyment is coming through.
Fuck those
on the stream,
tables.
especially when
Fuck
I'm
those
playing games that
crosses,
I'm really
dude.
enjoying and
No,
interacting
actually, no,
about.
no. Now it's even worse, Ludwig World Order. Now it's even worse. Now I have to deal with a fucking baby on a bicycle. This is the new abuse. Can you believe this? Grief. Jotun of grief. This is the new abuse, guys. This fucking Shadow is a piece of shit. Fuck this Shadow. Look at this fucker. It looks like a fucking toddler on a fucking horsey. It's bullshit. This is the new abuse. This fucking piece of shit. Fuck this thing, dude. Fuck him. Look at this piece of shit. Baby on a fucking horsey, piece of shit. Oh, I'm gonna just block everything and you need to break it. Fuck you, dude. Piece of shit right here. Fuck that Guardian. Piece of shit. Piece of trash.
Having a good time, having a fun conversation. I know you guys can see.
Yeah, and he also ripped off a lot of content creators. He ripped off AVGN, Nostalgia Critic, mostly just those two, honestly, and Howard Stern. He stole jokes. He even chose in the debunk video, he stole jokes. And he wants us to be happy about it. Like, oh yeah, every comedian who has been exposed for stealing jokes never really get a happy ending.
Right? That genuine stuff. That genuine feeling. Alright? And I know that that's why a lot of you even tune into my content. Right? So, Desmond Miles, I don't blame you for being jealous of what I do. I know most people don't get to enjoy what they do for a living. I think really are you jealous that I get to play games all day? No, you're jealous that I'm having fun, right? You want to have fun all day and make money having fun, right? And that's why I love this. I love being my own boss. I love having fun for a living. So
yeah, this is so much fun. Look at this. He loves this.
You're absolutely right. For idiots who say that they're not jealous, they're lying because
they're lying. Fuck you. How do you know what I'm jealous of?
The reason that they do what they do is for some kind of a concrete reason. And chances are...
Oh my god.
Likely,
look at this. He's trying to figure out what we think and all this stuff. Now he gets mad when we try to come up with reasons why he does stuff. Oh, they try to speculate all kinds of stuff. And it's fucking bullshit. But then he goes around and says, well, they're actually really jealous, even though they say that they're not, and they must be doing it for some concrete reason. I know it. Like, okay, dude.
Likely. They're doing it because they're mad that they can't do it.
They're mad. They're
mad
dude.
that I get to have fun every day on a stream, and that's my job, and they can't do it. You know,
they're
furious about that. They want the ability to have fun for their work too, and the fact that I get to do it and they don't infuriates them, and they're super pissed about it.
So pissed.
And that's why they try to attack me constantly. Okay.
Now I'm fucking pissed.
Street Fighter fan to me $4.10 says, how long does it normally take you for read emails from fans? Depends.
Never.
Typically, if I get an email from a fan, I try to read it as soon as possible. Sometimes it could take upwards of a week because maybe I don't have any free time and I have to wait for a night when I actually have free time after a stream to sit down and read them. I don't respond to every email, just so you know. I can't. He
doesn't respond to emails. Now, remember that big email he got? The one where he's like, he read during the 200 Vest celebration? He didn't even respond to that. He probably read it, but he didn't respond to that. He decided to wait until the 200 Vest celebration that might not even have happened for him to read that email. But he might not respond. Yeah, he might not.
so many of them, there's no way I could respond to every email. But if there is something that I feel like I can add, or, you know, if I have a quick time, oh, thanks so much for the nice message, I'll do that if I have a chance to do it. In particular, to you, Street Fighter fan, I don't know what you're referencing. If you sent me an email and you were looking for a response and didn't get one, I recommend sending it again. Okay. The other thing is, some people's emails just get stuck in the spam filter.
Why can't he open the spam folder?
That a lot of stuff gets stuck in spam, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Like, why can't he open it then?
And I apologize.
Nothing I can do. I can't go to the spam folder. I don't know what that is.
Another $1.30 says you have zero evidence that what these tips is fake and coming from a stolen credit card number. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's the chargeback, because when they do the anonymous charge, okay.
No, I like how the guy. I feel like that guy kind of baited him to explain the process, and you'd really think that DSP would not go into details about how these things work, because it just tells people how to do it. But okay.
Or the express checkout versus when they do it through a verified account, it shows no name and it shows no contact information. When you do it through a verified account, it shows you this is a person who's
Mabel picked
their contact
Potion
info, and there's a bank account attached to
he
their
picked
tip.
Potion, dude.
So
Don't you
that's
worry.
Legitimately from their account and no one else's. When someone does one of these express
it may not
checkout
show up,
tips,
but it's there.
None of that is
right
there. Just credit card. It says, oh, charged to a credit card. Then when they charge it back, all of a sudden, then you get the info from the person. And I can tell you, in a single day, I'll give you an example.
Nice burp.
Excuse me, I keep burping now. In a single day, all right, there could be a person who is the same name and tips me 3-4 times under the same name, then later on charges it all back, and every transaction they did in the same name is from a different person. Why? Because it wasn't them, it was stolen credit cards. They went to one of these black market sites, they threw down a few bucks, got stolen credit card numbers,
Black market
and
sites,
each charge on a different credit card. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom,
and
boom.
that's why it's 3 different people for the same name and the same guy who's saying the same messages. It's concrete proof. Why do you think I win some of these chargebacks? If I have a situation like that, someone who literally has a listing of in 5-6 of them that they did within a day or two,
what?
And it's all the same info of the same guy, but then it ends up being different credit cards. Sometimes I can show this, and I end up winning the case. Okay?
What? But then why do you refund the money then?
Dr. Mark took me $2,
Okay.
so I'd be interested in playing Super Mario
That's
Galaxy 2 and
that's a little suspect. That's a little suspect. He literally says that he refunds the money. But then if you all right.
Sonic Unleashed in the future's playthroughs? Yes. In fact, I would all but guarantee.
Yeah, remember
Super
when
Mario
Toast used to be
Galaxy 2 at some point.
anonymous?
I've always wanted to play it. After I played Super Mario Galaxy 1 years ago, I just never got around to it.
What was
In the
that?
future's playthroughs? Yes. In fact, I would all but guarantee I'm going to play Super Mario Galaxy 2 at some point. I've always wanted to play it. After I
Oh,
played
he
Super Mario
increased
Galaxy
the
1
fan.
years
That's
ago.
what that noise
I just never
was.
got around to it. It's a shame they didn't include it in the collection. I don't know why they didn't. I think it's stupid that they didn't. I think they absolutely should have included that
This is
in the
why.
collection, and they didn't. So
They're gonna bundle
You know,
another
it is what it
collection
is.
with it, so it's gonna be more money, dude. Don't worry,
sorry, 'cause
it's
I got
coming.
another fake tip, and I'm trying to refund it, and I can't right now. They're not allowing me to, which is really stupid. Yeah, they're not allowing me to refund it because it's not showing up in my PayPal. I have to wait, I guess. Okay, Blanca Balls to me another $2. Said, please remember, there's always a lot of people who support you regardless of the bullshit, and they take a lot of positivity out of your streams. I truly believe the trolls see that you are so positive now, and they cannot stand it. Hashtag DS positivity. The thing is, and I hate to say it, these are not. It's not those people. Those people who you call trolls. I don't feel that that's who's doing this. I'm serious.
He just said whatever. Okay.
All right. I feel that this is.
Now look at this. Look at this bullshit. And another fake moment for DSP, because he did this before. Even my trolls don't like this guy. The trolls, they hate him too, man. He's the ultimate loser. But then when when the dust settled and all that went away, he then went on to say, you see my trolls? They're really mad. You see, with all the positivity around here, they're so mad. At first they tried to take down my streams, and that didn't work. And then they started doing chargebacks. My trolls, they're losers. So this dude that's doing this went from being its own guy that no one likes, then became part of the detractors. So it's just gonna happen again. He's gonna say that we're two different things, and all that, and then it's gonna end with him being part of the trolls again.
This malicious party over the course of this year who lost their fucking mind. You know. Again, and the thing is, I don't care.
I don't care. Okay.
Why this person's doing it. Because it's not legit. It's a moron. It's a fucking weirdo person with a crazy notion in their head. They somehow have a bug up their ass about me. I don't know why, because I don't know who they are, and I don't give two fucks who they are. I don't give two fucks who they are. Alright? I just want nothing to do with them. You know? I want nothing to do with them at all. I just want to be able to stream
and have fun and have a good time.
I just want them to go the fuck away and get a life. But I can't make them. You can't make someone who's a loser not be a loser, right? You can't. It's not possible. Yep, it's still frozen. So I can't. I got a $100 fake tip from an idiot, and I can't even refund it right now.
All right. Well, guys, I really don't want to sit through this whole segment, unless there's something good. Is there any juicy bits?
But I don't think that he would go to these links. Like, Tutankhamun wanted to screw around with financial shit, and as soon as basically he realized...
Okay. Talking about Tut, as always. Tutankhamun. Toot.
You give Twitch exclusive advertising rights to your content for
now, okay.
By which...
Okay, so I remember this part. I don't know where he says it, but he mentions that he never enabled Super Chat. That is incorrect. Actually, let's find that.
The partnership contract on Twitch says as follows. When you stream on Twitch, you give Twitch exclusive advertising rights to your content for a set period of time. By which, during that time, you cannot live stream and do that style of content anywhere else. Okay? That's the contract that I have with Twitch.
That's the contract.
Right? Now, there's very gray areas to that contract. Some people say, well, does that mean that you can't, for example, live stream on one site, but then upload to another? Some people say yes, that means you can't do that at all. Some people say no.
That's a little bullshit. You can. I mean, Twitch literally has a feature that says export to YouTube. So it's probably okay to do that since they have it built into their website. Just saying.
People say, actually, that's
how I've been
to do
uploading my archives.
Archived on one site and not the other. So, for example, I stream on Twitch. I don't archive my stream on Twitch, but instead I only upload to YouTube. Then that's okay. Some people say that is. Some people say it's not. All right. What I can tell you, all I can tell you is from personal experience. Okay, a few years ago. Actually, it was about 2.5 years ago. I received a strike against my channel on Twitch, not for copyright. It had nothing to do with this copyright issue. It had to do with something that I said or did on my stream, and they felt that it was against the terms of service. He called Bits
fundraisers.
I received a suspension
and shit
of like a day or 2 days or whatever.
Like, it's kind of silly that he doesn't say that when whatever.
And I said, so what happens if I go to YouTube and I stream the game right now on YouTube instead of Twitch? He says, you're violating your partner agreement, and we could terminate it at any time if we feel like it. Because you're violating your partner agreement. Streaming that game you were streaming on our site, now you went to another site to do it. That's a violation of the partner agreement. Okay? All right?
All right.
I said, well, what if I go to YouTube just to do a quick stream of me talking to my audience, just saying I'm not accepting, cheering or anything like that. I'm not going to go to the YouTube site and set up there to say...
But he never did a stream when he got the first ban, though. He never did a stream. He pretended he decided to take another day off to do his taxes.
For chats and all of that shit, okay? But what if I just do a stream just to explain to my viewers what's going on? And basically what my contact at that point at Twitch said was, that's a gray area, all right?
But why would you want to stream
when jump ship from Twitch to another site?
Okay,
and try to make profit
this is a meme. This is a meme.
You didn't enable super chats or whatever. You didn't enable income from that other site. So technically, that's not a violation. But dependent on...
But you did enable super chat. There's literally a video even on his channel when he got that ban when he made fun of the blue hair dude. He literally says, Swaggins, do the super chat thing. I don't know how super chat works. How does it work? He literally got a lot of super chats that day too. So he did enable super chat because that was back when he thought that he wasn't going to be able to come back to Twitch. And then he was able to come back to Twitch. So what about the super chat?
On why you were suspended. So for example, if I did,
I guarantee he's gonna.
content on Twitch,
I guarantee he's gonna revise history on it and say, "Well, I didn't enable super chat. I was like in my chat talking about it, saying like, if I do super chat, how would it work? I didn't enable it. I said, how would it work?" Even though the archive, I think, can show you he got a super chat, but okay, all right.
and I was banned from Twitch because I was doing saying messed up stuff against the terms of service, and I tried to abandon that terms of service ban by going to another site and doing the same kind of shit. They could just say, well, fuck it, we're just gonna cut your partner agreement anyway. But essentially the way it was explained to me was, just be careful about what you say and do. Yes, in general, if you go to another site and you're just talking to an audience or whatever, and you're not enabling things like I said, super chats and stuff, usually you'll.
Why is Invested tipping $5?
It's
he gets tip 100. Why is he being a cheapskate,
Twitch can
dude?
kick you from the partner program for any reason, period. Like, I don't even need to have justification. They could just say, you're gone, and then I'm gone.
I thought that's bullshit,
there's
though.
nothing I have no protections against.
Now, look at this. He says that's bullshit, but if YouTube did that to him, oh man, oh boy. He would say, I did nothing wrong. YouTube said that I don't get to use our website, and I did nothing wrong.
That. So,
okay.
The last 2 times that this happened over the summer, and I got false DMCA claims, I stopped playing the game I was playing on Twitch, and I just streamed on YouTube like I'm doing right now and hung out with you guys and had conversation, and it seemed to be fine. Okay? It seemed to be fine. It seemed that there's no issue at all in that regard.
YouTube doesn't really care, though.
So that's what we're doing. If I were to start streaming Crash 4 right now on YouTube, that could be viewed as a direct violation of the partner agreement. Okay?
I mean, I don't really think
direct violation
Twitch's enforcement of the rules is pretty
I'm trying to get
whatever.
Unbanned, so I could start streaming over there again, right? So no, I'm not going to do that.
Cool.
I'm not going to be violating my partner agreement by coming over here. And by the way, that's another fake tip. I just verified it. It's the same fucking guy again. I'm not going to be jeopardizing the site that I want to keep streaming on. I want to keep streaming on Twitch. I've got a big following and viewership there. I've got
all those socks,
awesome
man. He has to stream the
I've been set
culture.
There for a while.
He has a culture.
And I don't want to put any of that at
dude. He has a culture on Twitch, man. That. Okay.
Risk.
You got a culture there, you guys.
There's no reason.
The pig culture.
Okay, so I'm not going to. Time to refund that one. I'm refunding this one now. 1 million fake tips today.
The Phil culture.
Unfucking believable. Refunded. Unbelievable. Yours is Left 4 Dead. The ones that you did early on. The PC version of 2 need help here with this. Crash is all I got in today. I should take this opportunity to that happened, right? I didn't have ridiculous amount of back taxes to get caught up on and pay. None of that happened. None of that. I live in an igloo out on an iceberg, and nothing cost me anything. My life is free. So when I got the vestry happened, that was all money that just sat in a lockbox in front of me, right? I never touched it. You are a fucking idiot.
You're a fucking idiot.
JH Music tipped me $5. And another random question. Says, I heard you mention in a past stream, do you keep backups of your old videos, or do you have off-site backups?
I thought you were a huge fan, dude.
It would suck if things were lost.
Okay, we're just gonna skip to this.
Rabbit Bun thinks that back later tonight to try to see if I could stream Fire Emblem. Okay?
Here you go, boys.
Well, Dark Side Child to me, $1.30 says, Rabbit Bun thinks that Persona 3 is better. How do you feel about being 30 years old and playing games?
Wait, what?
Summertime they were processing within like 45 minutes. I don't know. What's different? Thank you for hanging out with me for the last couple of hours. To try to see if I could stream. How do you feel about being 30 years old and playing games? Don't get the wrong idea. I don't see any. Well, Dark Side Child to me, $1.30 says, Rabbit Bun thinks that Persona 3 is better. How do you feel about being
Rabbit Bun thinks Persona 3 is better? Yeah, Cleo does agree. She does think that.
30 years old and playing games. Don't get the wrong idea.
I love how it's confused. I like how it's confusing.
People much older than me who play games. There's people much younger than me who play games. Games are for all, right? All right, guys.
Wow,
that's it. Hopefully, I'll see you tonight. Hopefully, Fire
that was such
right, if not,
a phoned-in response.
On Wednesday, and by then, hopefully, the thing will be fucking lifted. and we're gonna be doing Mario Sunshine. No, Mario Sunshine, no. Mario Galaxy and
That was such a phoned-in response. Oh man, but let's see what not Twitch. Well, did anything happen to his Twitch? No. Is he hosting anyone? No, he's hosting nobody. No one's getting hosted. But I'm curious. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to switch to super secret. Account mode. There we go. He didn't even tweet on his day off, dude. He must have been really busy. Alright, everyone. That is it for today's stream. I'd like to say thank you guys for coming out. As you can see, there's Potion. We got Potion up here. Since I cut that raffle short, I will make it up and do another raffle the next time I stream. Check the replies. Oh, shit. Checking the replies of which tweet? We made... Oh shit, here we go. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh man, oh god, oh man. No, it's Superhound. I tried to give DSP info on the guy, but he just ignored me, so he deserves what's coming. Oh shit. And that's coming from a verified account. What? Okay. I have no idea who you are or what you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure that as someone who has never struck down anyone's content in the 12 years people have stolen mine, I don't deserve false DMCA claims against me. Thanks. But that's not whatever. That's not what he said though. This person didn't respond. This guy just kind of came in and left. Oh, you know what? This might have been hacked. That might be what it is. Whatever. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.